Here we are, face to face. Couple of what?
Munchkin?
No.
Like what?
No. When you start singing the song, here we are, face to face, a couple of.
No idea.
You guys
I have
did
no
not
clue
have
what song you're
80s
talking about.
growing. Silver spoons, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know.
I did, and I couldn't tell you how any of the song went. All I knew is that it was like exactly like Richie Rich.
It was, kind of.
I got my uncle's or somebody's comic books when I was a kid, like a whole box of Richie Rich and Dennis the Menace. It's the only comics that I had forever.
Really?
We never went comic
Those
shopping.
are pretty bad comics.
Yeah. But you know, when I was a second grade or third grade or something, second grade, I guess.
Mike?
What?
No. That Mike foot kind of away.
Do you want to kind of turn that way? a
You
little
had
bit?
it pointing more in the middle of the room before.
Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly, but not.
Okay.
Am I very loud?
Yeah, but you're louder than Ken, for sure. There you
I'll
are.
try to talk quieter.
You'll be heard.
Just be yourself.
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah,
We like you just the way you are.
No, this is your
most of the time.
Yeah, yours is in the.
Whoa, look at how bright that got. All right, so
right hand.
tonight we're playing Munchkin.
Yeah.
Munchkin. You know that Steve Jackson is like less than one person away on my Facebooks. He keeps coming up in people you might know, and I was tempted to invite him to watch, or at least like Skype in. One day I might be like, hey dude, it would be awesome if you could Skype in with us. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I've heard that he's a nice fellow. Dude, yep, this is Dick, isn't it? All right. It has begun. Welcome, front page.
Yeah.
We got fluffy bacon.
Yeah. I told you the very first thing that would happen is someone would call us something about
Yeah.
Yeah, type in the chat if you've met Steve Jackson.
Have you? Yeah. Anyway, he makes a lot of games. He is like excessively prolific. He makes like every decent board game ever. As a couple of them are shown here with Munchkin. Ken provided the game Munchkin tonight. Why don't you do the honors and start cracking her open, and let's get our
Show
instructions.
us what's in this box of Munchkin.
Terrence, you have a knife? You must have a knife.
Yes, I do
You
have
always
my,
have a fucking knife.
That's right.
my brand
Beware-
new knife. It's
beware
only 2 days
viewers.
old.
This motherfucker is always armed.
Yeah, and
That's
he
a
will
knife.
stab you for calling him a faggot.
Yeah.
Chomo. I don't know what that is.
There you go.
It's not. I didn't bring one of my crazy ones.
No, yeah, that's very old school. I actually went on a knife kick recently that we shouldn't talk about now, but I will
Cool.
tell you all about
No, I'm down.
it. Maybe you can help me find the elusive knife that does not.
Brand new game. We're opening it right now.
Sort of.
Munchkin, sort of. I mean, it's not a brand new game. It's been around for a long time.
This copy is brand new.
Yeah.
This particular copy was picked up just so you guys could see it. Hello, Mr. Dr. Bojangles. Welcome
Oh,
back,
wow.
buddy.
Yeah.
So who has played this before?
I have played it, although it has been quite some time. We used to do this at lunch at Lucas.
Okay.
So that was, 4 or 5 years ago at least.
Here, I'll open up some more while you're reading.
Yeah.
Well, it's at least
wanna
2
read the
years since
rules?
Lucas existed, so.
Yeah. I think I left in 2010. Yeah.
All right, I will. Oh, look, this is definitely a modern version of the game. You can follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah. So I don't even know where you start with Jesus. This is. It seems like long
Start-
instructions. I remember this being simple.
Start with the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, I could
It's a
pull
very
out
good place to start.
You could pull out the Car Wars instruction manual if you want to complicated.
Yeah, if you want a comparison.
If you'd like to be here until tomorrow,
Yeah, if you want to know true pain, that is where to
We
begin.
need to do another night of it just so that we can use the information we
right?
can.
Like,
Yeah, it's yeah. It'd be a terrible waste to not play Car Wars again soon, and like retain the information because like having to relearn how to do what we did would be
Yeah.
god awful.
So that's
There's only one dice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so there's the door deck, and the treasure
The
deck.
door deck. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is the
so
door
that's
deck.
the door deck.
And this is all doors all the way
You
down.
have the treasure deck.
Okay.
I have the treasure deck.
Yep. So you are meant to. Each player gets 4
Do you need a knife?
from each deck.
It's got teeth.
So we all get 4 from each deck, and
Like,
we each.
should I-
and I think
should I
you should
shuffle
probably
these?
shuffle. I think they're probably
good.
not random. So you keep a separate face-up discard pile for the 2 decks.
Each one has its own discard. Okay.
Yeah. You may not look through the discards unless you play a card that allows you to. When a deck runs out, you reshuffle the discards. Let's see.
Well, thank you for the Urban Dictionary update, Master Dabber.
I can shuffle some.
710. Child molester, he
I
says.
want to see.
Cool.
That's a new one. We haven't had that one yet, so that's cool.
Yeah, you learn that in prison.
Boys' prison.
Yeah. So yeah, okay.
Okay.
So
So we each get 4 of these.
yeah. So everybody gets 4 of those. Everybody gets 4 of those. I'm a little confused though because it says these are the cards on the table in front of you, showing your race and class, if any, and the items you are carrying.
Yeah, so it seems like there's
So we have to,
character
like-
cards.
Well, yeah, so let's look at character creation. Everyone starts as a level 1 human with no class. It actually says that.
Yeah.
It says haha. Okay.
In the rules.
Thank you
Yeah.
for.
So why are there doors in here? Like, what do I?
Maybe there should be in this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's redo this.
Are there any non-doors?
I looked through and didn't see any non-doors.
Okay.
I think I
And
gotta
you guys need to
gotta
shuffle.
resort this business here.
Presumably there are in fact no non-doors in here.
Okay, so Munchkin characters are exclusively male or female, and your character's sex is the same as your own unless you declare otherwise. Yeah, fine. Look at your initial 8 cards. If you have any race or class cards, you may, if you like, play one of each type by placing it in front of you. I think that's like face up. If you have any usable items, you may play them by placing them in front of you. If you have any doubt about whether you should play a card, you could read below, or you could just charge ahead and do it. Alright.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so starting and finishing the game. Decide who goes first by rolling the dice and arguing about the results and the meaning of this sentence and whether the fact that a word seems to be missing any effect.
Okay. 6.
1,
I lose.
1.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not
4.
6, right?
What?
Yep.
I don't know what 4 means though.
We were
It's
rolling
less
who
than
goes first.
6.
Oh,
Let's see. Okay, so
Here's
play
some-
proceeds in turns.
some more door cards.
Yeah. Each with several phases. When the first player finishes his turn, the player to his left takes a turn, and so on. The first player to reach level 10 wins, but you must reach level 10 by killing a monster, unless the card specifically allows you to win another way.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right, Mr. Dr. Bojangles. I think the thing is that like you gotta play and get going, and then actually read the cards you have. And I think 90% of the game is in arguing that your card works a certain way.
Yeah. I remember there being a lot of that.
Well, we're gonna try to take the confusion out, Mr. Relic,
Your turn begins as
or be more confused.
soon
whatever.
as the player's turn ends. Honestly, these are not especially well-written instructions, because the thing is that this game is actually pretty simple.
What's the
it's
point?
Like you draw a door, and then you have to kill whatever's behind it.
All
And
right.
you have shit to use to do that.
You should write those instructions.
Yeah, seriously, right. So
Thanks a lot, Walker. By the way.
I mean, it's very much like if you've ever played like any kind of
Right.
like dungeon crawler
You get
type
4.
RPG type thing, right? It's like you
You get 4.
encounter a monster,
You
and
do something
have
with the
to
monster.
do the shit to the
get
monster
4.
to kill it, right?
Do I get 4 cards? 4 door cards? What's up? Am I getting excluded?
You have 4-door cards.
You got 4?
You already? No, those are.
I dealt 4 to you.
Where's mine?
I don't know, but I put 4 over there.
I'll bet those were the ones that you found in your deck.
Shit.
No,
They probably
I just
got
folded
left
them.
in there though.
No, they didn't. That wasn't it. You recollected them.
Okay, so if
So
it's
treasure
if I
cards
have something
go-
that says level 4 something or other or level 1 something or other, is that something that can be my character? That's what I'm not.
I think so,
Fair
but
enough, okay.
it's been a while.
No, these are monsters. I think.
Okay, so let's talk about phases of like your turn, right? So the first thing you do is you kick open the door. You draw
Okay.
one card from the door deck and turn it face up.
Fuck up that door.
If it's a monster, you must fight it. And then there's a whole thing about combat, so we'll get into that. If the card is a curse, it applies to you immediately if it can, based on what it says on the card. And then it's discarded. Unless it has a persistent effect, or you keep the card as a reminder of
There
an
you go.
upcoming effect. This all gets obvious once you actually do it.
Okay, why don't you just take the first turn and then we'll.
Well, I don't remember
Yeah,
it
I
that
wanna-
well.
Okay.
I want to at
Put
least
it
like
on there.
skim this shit.
Good, let's get rid of the
Yeah.
initiative board.
Yeah, so you kick
That way,
open the door.
that way my Fallout
Fallout
toys can
toys
give me
is
some
pretty dope,
legitimacy
yeah.
with some of these haters on the chat.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Have you been
Right
to
there.
the internet?
Oh yeah, is that what we're doing? We're on the internet?
Yeah.
Shit, I was told never to do that.
Yeah, seriously. Okay,
There you go.
so you caught that, right? You kick open the door, you see what's there. It's either a monster, or it's a curse, or some shit, and you deal
Right.
with it, right? You have to fight it if it's a monster. Then you look for trouble/loot in the room. If you find
/loot.
right, so
Is
this
it trouble loot?
is well, it's,
Trouble or
it's
loot.
trouble or loot, yeah. So they're saying like if you fought a monster in phase 1, you skip this phase. But if you didn't fight a monster in phase 1, then you get to look around for loot or
So you spend your time fighting a monster, and if you didn't find a monster behind the door, then you can look for loot or whatever else.
right. So to look for trouble, you play a monster from your hand and fight it,
Okay.
just as though you had found it if you kicked open the door. And if you don't want to do that, or you don't have a monster, you loot the room, in which case you draw a second card from the door deck face down and put it in your hand. And then the third phase is charity. If you have more than 5 cards in your hand, you must play enough cards to get you to 5 or below. If you can't or don't want to, you must give the excess cards to the player with the lowest level. If players are tied for lowest, divide the cards evenly if possible, but it's up to you who gets the bigger sets of leftovers. If you have the lowest or tied for lowest, just discard the excess. As soon as you're finished with charity, the next player's turn begins. So that's pretty clear. Yeah. The thing that I'm still not clear on is how you do levels. Yeah, so I guess that must be this next part, character stats. Each character is basically a collection of weapons, armor, and magic items. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this. With three stats: level, race, and class. For instance, you might describe your character as an 8th level elf wizard with boots of butt kicking, a staff of napalm, and the knee pads of allure.
Knee pads of allure.
Yeah,
That's weird.
right. This is a measure.
I like the way you wear them knee pads, boy.
Yeah, exactly. So level, this is a measure of how generally buff and studly you are. When the rules or cards refer to your level, capitalized, they mean this number. You gain a level when you kill a monster, or when a card says that you do. You can also sell items to buy levels. That's right, I remember this. You lose a level when a card says you do. Your level can never go below 1. However, your combat strength can be negative if you get hit by a curse or suffer some other kind of penalty. Class. Characters can be warriors, wizards, thieves, or clerics. If you have no cards in front of you, you have no class. Yeah, I know, we did that one already.
Summer vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Each class has
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a BJ reference, dude. Anyway.
Let's see. So each class has special abilities shown on the card. You gain the abilities of a class the moment you play it, and lose them as soon as you discard the card. Some class abilities are powered by discards. You may discard any card in play or in your hand to power a special ability. This just goes on and on. I don't think it matters too much. Race. Characters can be human, elves, dwarves, or halflings. If you have no race card in front of you, you are human. Humans have no special abilities. The rules for classes above also apply to races. You may not belong to more than one race at once unless you play the half-breed card. Which, that's pretty obvious. So yeah, I think most of the stuff after this is pretty obvious, except for the
how does
treasure
the fighting
stuff.
work?
Yeah, here's combat.
Yeah.
Example combat with numbers and everything. Eric
Is that exactly what it says with numbers and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Eric is a 4th level warrior with the chainsaw of bloody dismemberment, which gives him a +3 to his combat strength. He kicks open the door and finds the net troll, a level 10 monster.
Neck troll or net?
Net.
Net troll.
The net. So Ark is at 7. The net troll is at 10. So Ark is losing. Ark says, "I was hoping to save this card." He plays the magic missile, giving him +5 for this fight. Now his combat strength is 12, beating the net troll's 10. Ark says, "Ha, net troll going down." Susan says, "Not so fast, now he's enraged." She plays enraged, adding 5 to the net troll's combat strength. So this is where a lot of this game
Oh,
comes
so you're playing
in.
cards against to
Right,
boost
like
the monsters to kill the other
It's
people.
kind of all about fucking
okay.
all the other people you're
All
playing
right.
with. That's sort of the point of this game. So Susan plays enraged, adding 5 to the net troll's combat strength. Now Ark is losing 15 to 12. Ark curses. Susan wants some help. Susan is playing level 2 elf with the boots of butt kicking, so her combat strength is 4, combined with Ark's 12, they would have 16, enough to defeat the net troll's 15. Ark, and I give you a level, not a chance, I'm berserking. Ark uses his warrior power and discards 3 cards, thief and wandering monster from his hand.
I'm talking to the chat, by the way. Go. Keep continue.
Yeah.
Like I think that there's an amazing opportunity for a lot of these games, particularly Steve Jackson games, to actually make all of these for like iPad, or I think iPad or iPhone versions would be better than to make PC version or something.
Because you can play socially.
Because you can play it more socially, and I do like the idea of board games on iPads, because you can just whip it out and like lay it on the table and start playing with somebody, and so I think it's a pretty cool option. But for some reason, like more people don't do it. I know that you can get Small World on iPad, and you can get Talisman on iPad, and you can get Catan and some other ones. But but I think like if I were Steve Jackson, I would totally. I might have to just talk to him on Facebook or something, But like I would totally turn everything into an iPad game.
New follower.
So what's up? Thank you, Trevor. Welcome.
Level counters. Yeah.
Somebody in the
cool.
chat said we have to state our gender because there are cards that care about
Yeah.
gender. So if you want to be a woman, you get
I'm
to
an Android person too, so they better move all that crap over there.
Well, yeah, or they could put it on. They should put it on all tablets.
So interestingly, I'm just reading on here that one of the things that I was trying to figure out before is like you have to keep count of your levels somehow, which is sort of a pain in the ass. And I think I remember us doing it like on paper or whatever. But they actually have a level counter smartphone app for Munchkin at their at their site.
Or we could use whiteboard markers.
Well, yeah, no, that's probably what we should do here. Yeah.
So over there is my D&D box of things, probably on the floor next to you, Turnus.
Yeah.
There are whiteboard markers in it. If you would disseminate some whiteboard markers to each individual. And then the magic eraser can go out too, because people will need that eventually.
The only thing I'm not
Yeah, the
remembering
little ones are
here,
easier.
the thing I'm not remembering here is how the fuck you get these treasure cards.
Well, isn't that the second thing you do? If you don't fight a monster through the door, then you get to do one of these.
Well, so
Okay, everybody, I get it. The D10 is a better idea. Thanks.
I have one.
All right,
That's
whatever,
a 12.
man. I'm using a freaking whiteboard marker
yeah, whatever.
just because I'm rebellious.
Okay, so yeah, so when you loop the room, you pull a door card, not a treasure card. So that's where I'm trying to figure out where you actually get these treasure cards. I know from like other cards you'll get them, but I don't know. I don't want to read this whole goddamn thing.
Save the unboxing.
I know. Yeah.
You get a treasure from killing monster. It says how many you get at the bottom of the monster card.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. I totally remember.
Oh yeah,
that.
2 treasures, 3 treasures, 1 treasure. Yep.
Right. Okay. And that just does not say that in the instructions, or at least I didn't see it. Okay. All right. I think we should roll because
Yeah.
it's not that fucking hard this game.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Alright,
I'll
we're
go.
all level
So
1.
you go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody plays a class card now or a race card now if they want to.
Yeah.
I don't have any, so.
Class and race.
Yeah. Which, good topics these days, right?
Right. Oh, dude. But do you just play off of any of the cards you have?
Can I play items? I can play items, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So I'll play the badass bandana plus 3 bonus usable by human only. And
So these are
I guess that presumably there's some way to run away because this one gives me a plus 3 to run away.
right. Yes,
That-
I vaguely remember being able to run.
That's
but
all.
I
That's all
don't
I've got
know
as
what
far
the
as
deal is there.
stuff I can play.
Okay, cool.
So you can use
now
items too?
You kick down a door.
Okay.
So if you want to equip items, you can kind of put them out, I think, whenever.
Okay, I got cursed. Lose 1 small item. Choose a small item to
Uh.
discard, which I'm gonna discard. Oh, this is big, so I have to lose the badass
Yeah.
bandana.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
down here big.
Yeah.
You can't see it on the stream. You can't see it on the stream even if I move it, so I don't know why I
Right.
bothered.
Okay, so
So there's both
discards.
of those.
But that's not a
Oh,
door.
that's
right?
I don't. We
Yeah.
don't have a. We don't have a delay that's like set. You can add delay to your stream if you want, but we don't have like a set delay. It's just how long it takes the encoder to like get to you. So like basically the chat that you're seeing on the video is, its distance and time is kind of basically like we see what you say immediately, and you don't see what we say in return, or you don't hear what we say in return for like another minute or so. But there's not really any way around that.
That's weird. Okay, so
Also,
So
what gender are you?
I'm male.
Alright.
I'm gonna go male. Are you?
I'm female, baby.
Are you?
I always play female on
Good.
any role playing
You going?
game.
You going?
Yeah,
first-
I'm gonna go
first,
female
yeah.
too.
Nice. All right, so so you now can either look for trouble by playing a monster, or you can loot the room and take a
So if I was gonna play a monster, I should play one that I think I can defeat.
yes.
There's no dice rolling involved in the combat at all.
no, it's just your level versus their level.
As a human,
So if it's a
Tracy.
tie, who wins?
You always start off as a human.
Dunno, that's a good question. Let's see. When you fight a monster, you compare your combat strength, your level plus any bonus or penalties against the monster's combat strength. If yours is greater, you win. If it is tied or lower, the monster wins.
Hey, welcome,
Okay.
Private.
So I
X.
shouldn't play anything if
Private Fet.
anything,
Right.
unless it's at level 0 in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I don't do anything else. I guess.
Although, doesn't this? Oh no, that gives you
That's
run
room
away.
to run away.
So then, what you do, you can loot the room, which means you take one of these and
Uh-huh.
you put it in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
And then you do charity, but that's only if you have more than 5 cards, which you probably do because.
Can I play this guy now,
what
or
is
do I have to do this? I can become a dwarf.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Okay,
I
so
think.
I can carry any number
don't know.
of big items. Okay.
Yeah,
And then
so
I have
that's
to
good.
discard something
Yeah, so
to
you
go down to 5.
Right. You have to get down to 5.
You cannot go below level 1, right?
Right.
Can I play something on somebody right now? It kind of seems like I guess
I think if it's something that's non-combat, you
Okay.
probably can.
Okay. What is your other one over there? Potion of idiotic bravery. What's it say?
It says use during any combat +2 to either side.
Okay.
I assume that means that I can make somebody else +2 if I want.
Well, and so that may be the sort of thing that you're not supposed to put out and equip, but that you wait until you actually play it during.
Okay,
the time. I mean, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, I'm gonna discard the step ladder usable only.
Well,
by
wait, so
halfway.
you're supposed to give that to somebody.
Oh, I give it to
So
somebody.
So during this phase, if you have more than 5 cards, you have to give these things to people. But it's weird because at the beginning, everyone's going to have way more than 5 cards.
Yeah, but you might play a bunch.
Yeah, you might
Yeah,
play a
front of
bunch
you.
and then reduce
Right.
yourself below that.
So there's some limit on how many big items you can have, I presume. I'll look that up while you go.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Are we going this way or are we going that way? All right. Let's
Is
go
that
this
right?
way.
Whatever way you guys want to go, I don't
know.
care.
Yeah.
Counterclockwise?
I haven't actually looked at. Actually, you go because I haven't even looked.
Go
at
clockwise.
the
That
cards.
seems like
Yeah.
the right way to do it.
So I can play equipment right now.
Yes.
So got a +3 bonus broadsword. So I've got
Mr. Bojangle says that equips have hand, body, arm icon on the bottom left.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, this has one hand.
yeah. So I can play 2 one-handed weapons then.
And then
I
giving
think so,
stuff
yeah.
should go to the lowest player.
Right, but then we're all one.
Right
so
now
Right,
it's
so it
kinda
could just
like-
be whatever you want.
it's just
Yeah.
random. Yeah.
Not lowest power.
Yeah, so there's. Are there icons?
Okay.
No.
You know, we should just like let the chat tell us how to play.
Yeah.
And then I can't play
Totally.
potions at this point, right?
Is it something that I think those are useful during combat, right?
Here, I'll just show it. I've got to go up a level.
Yeah, so I think you can use that whenever.
It
Okay.
says you may perform these actions at any time as long as you're not in combat. Trade an item with another player. Change which items you have equipped. Play a card you have just received. You may perform these actions on your own turn. Play a new class or race card at any time. Sell items for levels. Play an item. So that's what you're doing, is playing an item.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So you
Cool.
can do that anytime you're not in combat. Okay.
Then
So-
now I do draw
Yeah.
a door.
Yep.
Alrighty. I have truly obnoxious curse. Lose the item that gives you the biggest bonus, which would be this.
Yeah, that is harsh.
That is pretty
harsh
effed.
indeed.
All right.
So that is one thing about this game. It is fucked up. That's like the best thing about this game is that you're constantly getting screwed and screwing other people. Like,
Yeah.
It's a pretty. It's harsh but funny, you know.
It's easy come, easy go.
Yeah,
So and now
definitely.
I can play a.
So this
now,
this goes, right?
Yeah. So now you can play a monster that you have in your hand for you to fight. Although, given that you're level 1, that might not be a great
But
idea.
he has the +3
Oh,
from the
you
sword.
do? Oh, shit. So, yeah. So, if you have something that's under 4...
So which of these
Yeah.
would give you a bigger bonus? I mean, this one makes his combat strength 3,
I guess
and
with
that
the
one makes
sword
his
would
combat
give me the
strength only
bigger
1
bonus,
more, right?
wouldn't it?
I would think that would be the bigger
maybe
bonus.
true, yeah.
Okay.
Well, and also, I don't know if those potion things, like, is that an equip? Or is that something that you just...
I
burn?
think you burn that in your level, and you put this up to 2.
Right.
Okay, so
so
this
thing-
should have been gone. Then I
Right.
burn this, and I'm
And
up to level 2.
I think
So,
so.
yeah, so
I
you
think
know-
that makes more
Okay.
sense.
So you probably want
And
to
then
change that.
now I can
So now you can either loot the room
loot the
or
room or.
pick a fight. But picking a fight's... Unless you have a
So-
1 in there.
So chat wants to play a hand of cards. We're gonna run through one round, and then we'll probably have a break for a quick second after our first round. Second round, we'll lay out a hand of cards where the Munchkin box is now, and chat can try to play that hand.
What are you talking about?
Letting the chat play.
We're
Yeah.
going to have
As a player.
something very confusing going on.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Okay,
Don't worry about
great.
it.
All right, so you
Twitch plays
now...
Munchkin. It'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
So now you are going to either loot the room or pick a fight. So if you have a 1, pick a fight. If you don't, I will.
I'm gonna loot the room, I guess.
All right, good. So you take that, put it in your hand.
Okay.
But then get ready to give it away because the next thing you now have to do is get down to 5.
Okay. So I'm not in combat.
Right.
I'm gonna become a sexy elf maiden.
Nice.
Look at you.
And wait.
Oh, you
Yeah,
go up a level
and the
for-
one I just got is you must play this card as soon as you get it. All clerics immediately go up a level. This can be the winning level. If the card makes you win, you are entitled to mock the other players mercilessly, but
There are
No
no
clerics,
clerics, so that just
so
gets burned.
just gets
Yeah.
burned.
Okay.
And then I am down to 5 cards.
Look at
Nice.
you. All
And the
right.
elf's ability is you gain a level for every monster you help someone kill.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
That is a-
interesting because that makes you want to be helping people, which gets into like weird politics. Okay. It is you.
All right. Yeah, we might play more Munchkin another time. We're gonna bring games back as we go. But this is the first time we played
So we don't
Munchkin.
have to spend an hour learning the rules every time.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Car
All right.
Wars.
Like Car Wars.
That was
we're
3
de-
hours.
We're definitely gonna play. Yeah, Car Wars was like 3.5 hours of trying to play, and I think we got like one
We
lap.
did one lap.
Like
and
one
we
solid
used
lap.
No weapons.
Yeah.
It was.
It was
the
terrifying.
saddest.
It was the saddest
I
game of
felt
Car
so bad
Wars.
for
But yeah, that was just a
It was
poorly
a good
chosen.
learning experience, though.
We probably should have gotten that game down a little bit. But chat, what we'll do, think about it this way. Like, I'm just going to watch the chat. We're going to wait a little minute. And then as soon as I see, like, kind of a democratic choice, like, whatever looks like it's got the most votes to do, we'll do. I don't have a bot set up, so obviously we can't do that. I will consider setting up a bot in the future so we can do, like, voting. And we'll figure out how to do that. And then maybe one day we'll have it be automated. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do it by, like, eyeballing it after a few seconds. So, all right. Now, what am I supposed to do?
So you now, if you have anything you want to play, you play it, and then you knock down a door.
What can I play right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
How many cards can I play if I want to play them?
Well, so you can play as many as are sort of playable at any given
Right,
point.
so I see
It's
what you're saying,
like
so-
race or class or armor or any of that. But any of the monsters and stuff, like, you can't do that until you're,
Okay.
Can you see if you can find something
What do you-
I remember?
what do you
about
do-
this That what?
What do you do if you have like a negative effect that you don't want?
You played against someone else.
So you can play that
Oh.
against somebody else. But that was what I was about to ask. Is that there's those ones that you can play against other people, but then there's also, I remember you could like add monsters to the monster that someone else was fighting, and I can't remember the circumstances.
Some cards allow your rivals to send other monsters to join the fight. You
Oh,
must
so it's
defeat
like
their
you-
combined combat strength, notably wandering monsters.
What do you mean I only get 5
Right.
cards in my hand? First of all, I'm a dwarf. Second of all, they like handed me all these cards. This is the first hand.
Yeah.
It said 5. It said they're saying 5 cards. So
Yeah. So after this round, you have to get down to what you
Six
to
cards.
At the end of your turn.
6. Yeah.
okay.
It
No,
would be
that's
5.
that's. Oh, you can have 6 cards in your hands. Oops, I
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
a dwarf. Sorry. Okay.
give me that card back.
You got hosed.
I don't even know what it was. Do you
Deal with it. Next round.
I'll figure it out.
I think.
Actually, it was this.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna play a
So
curse
funny.
on somebody.
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Bam.
Oh, cool. Well, I was gonna have to lose some cards anyway, so cool. All right, so what? I just lose 2 cards. Is that it? First,
I don't know.
the player to the victim's left draws a card from the victim's hand and keeps it. Then the player on the right does the same. Oh, okay. But so it doesn't say though whether you get to look at the cards and draw them. Do we think you guys get to actually like cherry pick, or do you do it at random?
I think you could do it random.
Does it say at random?
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't say at random.
I think you would pick.
They leave some. It's funny because
Yeah.
they leave some of these rules deliberately vague so that you'll argue about them, which is shitty,
Bullshit.
but it's awesome. Like they do it because they know,
Right,
You know?
because they know that this is a dick move.
Well, as I am one of the people who are going to draw a card from you, I'm going to go ahead and say that I get to look at it
All right, fine. I don't
because
care.
that's just the way that I think it should happen.
At this point in the game.
But then that's
probably
But he's
not
just
very
gonna
strong.
slow shit down. But whatever. Here.
What?
You get to draw a card from me because you put this curse on it.
Oh, thank you. I'll take this one.
All right. Cool. Now you get to.
Okay,
Okay,
chat
so
window,
you're gonna
have
bring
the
that
phone
shit.
open for it.
Oh, was I supposed to pick? I just picked one at random.
Okay, I'm taking that one.
All right.
Um,
Then. Okay. So now.
now I get to do stuff.
Yeah. Unless you have anything else to play, you knock down a door.
Okay, so I take the door
Yep.
thingy.
There you go.
Boom.
And what is that?
Halfling. You may sell 1 item each turn for double price.
So it's a race.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so if you draw that on the door, like, what do you keep it?
I would think you would. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Turn phases. Kick open the door. If it's a monster, you must fight it. If you draw any other card, you may either put it in your hand or play it immediately.
Oh, okay. All right, so you can put that in your hand, or you can just equip it, which is great. Halfling's really good, actually.
Halfling. You may sell 1 item each turn for double price. Other items are at normal price.
You can sell an item.
So
for
one
level.
item gets double the rate.
Okay.
If you fail your initial runaway roll, you can discard a card and try one more time.
Yeah.
That's rad, actually. Yeah, screw that.
Okay.
So did I discard the dwarf?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going to. I'm gonna.
Alright.
Gonna do it.
Alright,
Did it.
good.
All right.
Alright, so
And then-
now, because you
Because I
did
have
not get a
cards.
monster,
Uh,
you can either pick a fight, look for trouble, or you can loot the room. Now, because you're 1 and you don't have any equipment, I'd probably go with looting the room. Because anything you're going to pick a fight with, you're probably going to lose.
what if it's level 1?
You will lose.
You will lose because you're not. You're.
Yeah, so it's
Unless you ask, you
lose-
can ask for help.
Yeah, you lose.
Right,
a
we can
tie.
all help you.
Oh yeah, that's true. You could ask for
It
help.
says you're supposed to go around and ask everybody for help whenever you get
Yeah.
into a
And
fight.
then do I have to like just wait? So then I loot the room then.
Okay. So you get
Get
one
another
of
one?
these and you put it in your hand. But
Alright.
now, if you have more than 5 cards, because you're no longer a dwarf.
Mhm.
Okay.
So. if
I've
you-
got hella cards right now. I've
Right. So you now have
got
to
8 cards.
give those to the lowest level player, which is actually me and him, because he's 2.
Yeah, you can't get.
So you have to split any cards over 5. You have to split between us somehow.
Okay, here's how the selling items works. Any point during your turn, except during combat or running away, you may discard items worth a total of at least 1,000 gold pieces and immediately go up 1 level.
Yeah.
No value cards are the same as 0 gold pieces. If you discard, for example, 1,100 gold pieces, you don't get change. But if you can manage 2,000, you can go up 2 levels at once. These are what, going to me?
Those
No.
are going to you guys split
Right.
somehow.
Two of them are going to you, one of them
Okay.
to me. Just because I'm that kind of bitching guy. All right, so now you're done. Congratulations. Now it's me, finally. Okay, so I have armor out. I can't do anything with
So are all
that.
the chips gone?
Shite.
We need
Yeah.
more. We want more chips. All right, more chips coming.
I don't want more chips.
I'll have more
Mhm.
chips if you want
I
to
will-
give more
I'm
chips.
bringing more chips, man.
Oh my god.
Like it's not all about you all the time, Josh.
Yeah.
Good.
Piece. Evil my cleric's on. Okay, so I have a bunch of garbage in my hand that I cannot use.
Awesome.
Alright, I am kicking a door down. I am cursed. Except it's okay because
You don't have
I
any
don't
headgear.
have any headgear. So I would lose the headgear that I was wearing if I were wearing headgear, which I am not. So let's see. I have.
What is the point of the treasure pile? We still haven't figured that out.
Of the what?
This pile, we've never. There's nothing.
So when you beat a monster, you take these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I could pick a fight, but I don't have anything in my hand that I could beat. No, I do not. So I'm gonna loot. I'll take this. Okay, cool. So I can play this now. Be a halfling. That's cool.
Here's some standards, Doritos.
Right. Doritos.
These like macaroni things are fucking great, by the way.
Cool.
Those look pretty good.
Alright, so I have 1 card that I need to give to either you or you. And I need to decide what that's going to be.
There are like 250 people watching, mostly lurking.
Yeah.
There's 17 people watching, but are chatting. If anybody has not followed us, we do this fairly regularly. Please follow. We'd love to have you receiving alerts and joining us when it's time.
Alright, I'm going.
How many players does it say?
What?
I'm looking at the game box to see how many people it says you can play with it. Does it say on the outside? I don't
give
see.
away any.
I can imagine you could do this with a lot.
Plus 3. Oh, I can equip this. Alright, so I don't have to
3
give
to
anybody
6
anything.
it says.
Alright, I don't have to give anybody anything, because I can equip that now that I'm a halfling. Alright, it's to you, my friend.
Okay.
So what are these things?
Cheat.
Macaroons.
Play this card with
Alright.
an item card. Oh, so I can put it in my hand or.
Yeah.
Guillotine made
Sweet.
the list there, Private Vet. Thank you.
Oh, it's macarons, target.
Are they?
Okay, so I'm going to cheat. Play this card with an item card you have in play, or when you play an item card from your hand. This item is legal for you to use, even if it otherwise would not be.
Mm.
Discard this card when you lose the attached item. I'm going to cheat this stepladder. that normally can be used by halfling only, but I'm going to cheat it because I use it as a dwarf.
Nice.
And then, so that makes me +3 bonus, so that's 4 in combat. And I'm going to say, I'm going to
You're gonna pick a fight.
pick a fight with with the crabs. Cannot be outrun. If I
Right.
lose, I discard all armor and all items worn below the waist. So, I'm fighting the crabs. Does anybody...
All items worn below the waist, huh?
Right. Notice this is not the crabs in the picture.
Yeah.
The crabs are under your
Yeah.
under your belt, below the belt, shall we say?
He's talking about an STD, people.
Yes.
He's talking about his dick again.
The card is.
The card is.
So, I'm 4. It's 1. You want to do anything about it? I'm supposed to wait 2.6 seconds.
I want to, but I think I'm going to save this for a better time.
Okay.
Because the thing is, if you lost this,
Mm-hmm.
you would, you wouldn't actually lose anything, right?
Right. All armor and items worn below the waist,
Which
but
you
I
don't
don't
have
have
any.
any. Yeah.
Right.
And you would go down a level, but you're already level 1, so it doesn't
Can I
matter.
give you a weapon to help?
You could.
You could, yeah.
I don't know why you would.
Because I gain a level if I help him defeat a monster, right?
Oh, that's right.
Oh no, helping is you adding your level to mine. I think.
Oh,
when
right,
you
that's
fight.
right.
But I think you can just do that. I
I'll
think
do
you can
that.
just say that you'll help.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll help.
It doesn't say anywhere if I can refuse help. I didn't.
You can refuse, I
You
think.
can refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want your help. You don't
Okay.
need to go up a level.
Because there's no, yeah, exactly. There's no.
I want to start this game off at level 3, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm defeating the crabs,
Alright.
and then what do I do with the card? I discard it,
Yeah.
and I get one of these.
However many it says, yeah, 1.
1.
Yep.
And it goes into my hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you gotta make sure you're under 5.
Under 5, and if I get an item, I can play it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can have any number of big items. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the slimy armor,
Very nice.
and
Doritos. Doritos are in the bowl. And I have my mic muted so that I can crunch them.
Jesus, I have a lot. So I have to give away a bunch of these things
Yeah.
to anyone else who's level 1. Is that the way it works?
Mhm.
So
Yep.
either of you guys.
Yep. And it says distribute them evenly, but it's kind of up to you to figure out what that means.
Uh huh.
Right. Or up to Ken when he decides he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
want
but I
an
can have 6.
extra
I can have
card.
6 cards in my hand. So here, you can have that. Because I'm a dwarf. Okay, that's it for my turn.
Alright.
It's
Oh.
you.
I don't have...
Look, everyone.
Kitskatu.
Alright. I don't have anything I can...
Sponsored.
No, I wish I could. I wish I could like blur it. Be like blur.
Mm-hmm.
So can
That's
I...
how Mars Corporation pays us. I think that's against terms of service.
Dude in chat's right. You gained a level.
Oh, because I won a fight.
Yep.
Thank you, whoever that was.
So can I play a curse at the beginning of my round? Or when do curses that are in your hand come into play?
I think you can play
You
those
can.
whenever.
You may perform these actions at any time. Play a curse.
Yeah.
Okay. So and if it's a... Okay. So I'm going to do the Curse of Income Tax, which is discard 1 item of your choice. Every other player must now discard an item or items totaling at least as much value as the item you discarded. If they don't have enough to pay the full tax, they must discard all their items and lose a level.
Is that discard from here or from your hand?
I think it's from here. Actually, I don't know.
It
That's a good
does.
question.
I think it's from your hand.
I think it could be from either.
Yeah, I think it's just whatever you've
It's
got.
anything that's equipped or in your hand, I think.
So,
Alright,
and
that's
I've
I'm sitting there crunching on Doritos, so apologize. But yes, we got chocolate.
got a...
I said we get chocolate,
I'm going
right?
to discard a +4 hammer.
So we have to look at the gold cost, right?
Yeah,
We have to
600
discard up to
gold.
600 gold
Ooh.
worth.
That's harsh. That's a lot.
I ain't a dwarf, I don't care.
Yeah.
Tracy, you get a discard.
I got a discard.
Yep.
Something with a value of 600 coins.
What?
No,
And if
this
you
is
can't
the,
do that, you lose a level.
this is the first.
How do I lose a level? I don't know how
You
to-
can't.
You can't.
Well, then
I'm
piss
just
off.
trying to stay ahead of this guy.
But you discard all your items and lose a level.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So I got to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to discard this wishing ring. Cancels
Dumb.
any one curse.
All right.
So
But
I'm
that's on the
gonna
500.
I'm gonna
But it
discard.
cancels a curse.
Oh, I
What?
see. Oh, so then do we not all have to do that?
You tell me.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think
What?
it's totally
Bullshit.
canceled. I think it's totally
What?
canceled.
Well, let me think.
It doesn't say if it
Cancels a
cancels
curse.
for any players, for all players or not.
Yep.
That was a
Cancels
curse.
any curse, play at any time, usable once only.
That is
Boom!
fucked.
Saved the table.
Dub-
Whatever, dude.
Later.
That is
Oh.
bullshit.
Well, I didn't have any other
See?
choices.
I was like, dude, this is
Welcome
can't-
to Munchkin,
Right.
motherfuckers.
play
So this is
right at
gone
the
too,
beginning.
right?
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
gone
Yep.
too.
Yeah, so I couldn't lose my tuba and my slimy armor.
Nice. See, this is what Munchkin's about.
Oh man, I could have totally effed everyone at the table.
Yep. But you got it yourself.
Nah, I mean, I lost a hammer. I don't really care.
Oh, and you found a level 12 Bigfoot.
But see, you now have become the target, right? You've revealed yourself.
Yeah, you
Willing to
you
screw
took a swipe
everyone
at the entire table in one shot
Yeah.
at level 1.
I'm
Dare
also the
you?
guy
Nothing
who
out
tapped
of
the
it.
brakes so that I could try to spin you out at the very beginning of Card Wars.
I recall
Right.
that. That was
So
awesome.
you have a level 12 that you're never going to beat.
Yep. I don't even. So how do I even try to fight this? Because I have no equipment.
You asked for help. You're good at beg.
Okay.
After you just took a swipe at the entire
anyone
table.
want to help me?
No.
Okay,
Let's
cool.
Well, so this is where the bartering comes in, right?
Oh, you can
Alright.
offer incentives.
Can I have a Kit Kat
Yeah.
piece?
So you can offer people shit to help you.
Okay, so this is where not throwing away maybe the $600 dwarf thing when I've got 2 dwarves on the table is the best idea. Okay. If anyone wants to help me try to defeat a level 12, I do have this club for gentlemen only.
Oh,
Plus 3,
Mm.
400
For the man,
pieces.
I'll do it. I'll help you.
All right.
nice. That does not get you to 12.
I know.
You're the other. Well, you don't care, but it doesn't matter that you're a guy.
But the
Alright.
problem is that now that you're in to help him,
Yeah.
if you guys lose, you both
We both
lose
go
the
down to
level.
1.
Oh, I have my tuba of running away.
Oh, right. So yeah, did you find anything about this whole running away
Yes, at
business?
the
'Cause
very
I-
end of the rules here.
Right.
If nobody will help you, or if somebody tries to help and your fellow party members interfere so the two of you still cannot win, you must run away. You don't get any levels or treasure, you don't get to loot the room, and you don't always escape unharmed. Roll the die, you escape on a 5 or more.
Half-eaten burrito says,
But I'm
read the
playing-
bad stuff. To me, he might not pursue low levels or.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
read
so
this.
then if you fail
Good
to run
call.
away, it does bad stuff to you. Stomps you flat and eats your hat. Lose the headgear you were wearing. So that would, and you would lose a level too, right?
Yeah, I think you lose a level anytime you
Anytime
lose.
you get
I
defeated. I think
That
so. too.
Bigfoot's got some soul
Chat,
to it.
help
He
me
makes
out.
sure that his attack thematically rhymes.
Mhm.
Did,
This is
did you
true.
say he's got some soul?
Yeah, he's got some soul. Kind of, he stomps you flat
Yes.
and eats your hat.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, but it's also a pun. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then you have
So
the
we
warn
really
of
good.
running away.
I didn't even know, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I think you guys have to run the fuck away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless I help you, which I don't think I'm going to.
No.
Tracy, you're not, Tracy, you're not helping?
No.
No.
Okay.
He can't help you.
So I'm
What am I
gonna.
supposed
So
to
we
do?
we run away separately, right?
Yes.
I can
Yeah.
run away.
So you
really
then
well.
both have to roll
Okay.
for your runaway.
Yeah. And I get a +3 to my roll.
Right.
Okay.
Which means you're in really good shape.
I have to get a 5 or better. 6.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, so Mr. Bojangles says
I
it
now get
only,
face down treasure on my way out.
and Half-Eaten Burrito also supports it. You only lose a level if the card says so under bad things.
Oh,
I guess.
really? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
All right. Oh, that's good. I thought it was always.
1. I get my hat stomped off of me, but I ain't wearing a hat, so.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you're fine.
But you're
Okay.
still stomped flat.
I'm still stomped flat.
Once you have resolved run away, discard the monster.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then, so I'm
So
still
now-
up 2, and
yeah.
then,
So you now, because you fought a
I
monster,
can't
you don't do this
loot.
whole looting thing.
so.
Now you just do charity if you have more than 5
Well,
cards.
I have 2 cards.
So you're fine. It is you.
It is I.
Also, what I'm bad at poker is I come
And
out
then, so
swinging.
I can play something now that needs to be played.
Oh, dude, I forgot. I brought this back from you from China.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is the Do not be too stylish. Mouse pad.
We should show that to the people.
I know you're very proud of it. Hold on.
When I was in China, I discovered this store that sold all these insane mouse pads.
No, I don't have a mouse pad, so
Well, you can
Enjoy
take
that.
it back, you know.
people.
So I brought him that one back.
What does that have to do with gaming or board games?
I don't know. I just noticed it was it.
Whatever, man.
Also, I figured you were going to take a while.
I just wanted
The
to do the
stream all of a
horn.
sudden sucks.
It's like,
Playing
guess
with
We're
what?
talking about peripherals.
This time
Um,
that I was in China, guys.
Only one player can
I
help you
know,
with
humble
this.
brag.
I'm trying to remember the other one that I brought somebody that said something like, oh god, it was something like, I'm very ugly, but like my heart is pure or something. It was super awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna take an action, but I can't really take an action. There's nothing that makes sense to do.
Right.
So I'm gonna break down a door.
Knock that
All
shit
right.
over.
Breaking door downs, blam, and that's oh shit. Level
That's a
12
big monster.
tongue demon, and so it's like a chicken S&M gear with a giant long tongue. Creature from hell, +4 against clerics. You must discard one item of your choice before combat. It's worth 3 treasures.
All right.
So, what do I do?
So do you have anything in your hand that'll help you?
I have a potion of idiotic bravery. I have +5 pretty balloons. I can to +5 to either side.
So that's pretty good, but it doesn't quite get you over that. So what's the bad stuff here? Lose two levels, which doesn't matter for you because you're
Right.
a level 1. So yeah, if I were you, man, and if you can't beat it, and I mean you're gonna need a lot of help.
Just do the run.
Yeah, I would.
So I can run away.
Yeah.
So
But
I-
even if you fail your run, it doesn't really
The worst
matter.
thing-
I get to try twice because if I fail it, I get to do it again.
Yeah, it's true.
So what? All right, discard a card to do it again.
yeah,
so do I
wouldn't
just
though.
roll it and then?
Yeah, just roll it, and you have to get over
Shit.
what?
5 or better.
That
Oh,
didn't
I got a 2, so I'm gonna discard.
Well, so wait a minute.
I'm gonna do it. I'm discarding.
I mean, you can, but it's not.
But you
the
don't lose
bad-
anything. The
you-
bad stuff doesn't do anything bad to you.
Right. So losing that had no effect on you whatsoever.
Oh,
Because you can't go down below level 1.
Yeah.
And that's what this one does to you.
Right.
So keep your damn card.
well,
Yeah.
fine. I didn't run away either. I didn't want this card anyway.
Right.
But
Well,
I don't.
do you have more than 5 cards?
Yeah.
So then give it to
You could give that card as garbage to someone.
Actually, it
Fine.
would have to be me though, because we're the only level 1s.
Yes. So screw
They're like,
Yeah, you do read the bad stuff is the
Right.
important part of the card. We got it.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have more than 5 cards, you have to give me a card of some sort.
I have to give you a card.
Yes.
Because you're not a dwarf.
I'm gonna give you something stupid.
I think I gave this to you.
Ha!
Yeah.
Back at you.
And I stole it from you.
Yeah.
I-
See, this you think this is stupid, but when I get the card that lets me like throw this on another monster during combat, you're gonna be bummed.
Well, okay. So now that I did that, so I don't draw anything. I just have 5 cards, and
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you just have whatever you got in your hand.
Yeah.
so I don't do anything else.
No.
Yeah.
It's like
You-
why I have 2 cards right now. It's
Yeah, you
brilliant.
got a little bond there. Not bad. It's alright. Let's see. I
Go.
now have all these cards, and can I use this? So, yeah, no, I can't use any of these. Okay, knocking that door down. Level 1 potted plant.
Dude,
Booyah!
That looks like the perfect
Yeah.
enemy, though. I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that kind of?
The bad stuff is none. Escape is automatic.
Do we have
you want some
required?
help?
Do we have required charity? What does that
I
mean?
thought
We
it
have-
was. I
we-
thought it was.
we have been
part of the
doing
rules.
charity.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't. There was no mention of it being optional.
Right.
If you buy the expansion pack, you get a blank door card, which you can make whatever you want. Monster curse. I made one called the Giant Dick. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Giant ass,
Yeah. I'm guessing
giant,
that's Pinor.
giant wang.
So yeah, I'm gonna fight this potted plant.
Yeah,
And I'm
charity.
gonna beat it.
Legend 202, 1.
Oh
It
wait.
doesn't
welcome.
mention charity being optional.
So you don't have to roll or anything to beat
No.
something that you're.
No.
But I do have to give you
option to help out the potted
Yeah,
plant.
I do have to give you the option.
So
to
if
fuck
we
with
had
me.
something that says, you know, the monster does more or something.
I always think it's about us, you know.
Yeah. So if you guys want to fuck with me, you can. Make it so that they don't beat this potted plant.
It's the plus goes to either side, huh?
Right.
That's right.
But
We
take
can't.
a look
I
at what
can't
I've
like
got
say
out
I'm
there.
going to help. Like I have to play a card that says something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can't just help the monster.
Okay.
Short, wide armor.
Yeah. Well, so none of that matters. What matters is that I have +6, so I'm at 7.
No, it says usable by dwarf only. Short, wide armor. You are a
And
halfling.
I was a dwarf when I.
You were trying to cheat,
so I had to
motherfucker.
get this out there. Yeah, that's
Son of
right.
a bitch. Oh God!
What did I do?
You just destroyed everything.
No, it's fine.
Everything's fine. Okay, so I'm
Cone of
actually.
shame.
I'm actually 4.
You hurt the red dragon.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually 4. So maybe someone could fuck with me here.
I don't.
I know
Nope.
it's like broken. Sorry.
Tracy just
I'm gonna
It
go get
actually
some
fits.
Kleenex so that I can wipe that off a little bit.
Gross.
What? What needs to be wiped off?
Yeah.
What did I miss here?
What did you do?
Ah. So it goes like this.
All good.
All right. Is anyone fucking with me, or am I beating?
No,
this
do it.
plant?
No,
All right,
no
good.
one's doing anything to you
All right, fine, good.
this time.
I beat the potted plant. I went up a level. Oh, jeez. Are these in fact dry erase markers?
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they are.
They do not work on the wood though. I would appreciate it if you're
Do they
careful with
work
that.
on your face?
Maybe. I have not determined that.
Okay, so I have.
Did you draw
one
your
too many-
treasure for beating the potted
Oh
plant?
no, I have
Treasure.
not. Thank you. No, so now I have way too many cards.
If somebody helps you fight and you draw a treasure card,
That's a
you have to
fancy
reveal
old
them when
boy.
you draw them.
Ah,
Okay.
Interesting.
If you fight alone, then you don't have to reveal them.
Okay, so I have to give some.
Oh,
cards
and
away.
only one person can help you fight. You can't have a bunch of people help.
So I have to
Under-
give Tracy 2 cards.
Fuck yeah, 2 cards.
Yeah. So I am gonna give you back your fucking hippogriff.
Damn it.
And
You're not gonna think it's so dumb when I play a card that it's added something.
And you can have Pikachu too.
Oh yeah, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay, me.
Yes, you.
Cursed, lose your race.
No, it's
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you lost
This
your
card in your
race.
race, and you
You are
have to play.
raceless.
it's not Pikachu, it's Pukachu,
Oh, isn't it? Oh, right.
which is
Okay,
a
so I
lot
lose
worse.
my race.
Mhm.
I'm very sad.
Which means you need to discard.
Nothing because I cheated the
Right.
Okay.
cheated
Yeah.
the step ladder into play. So I still have. That. So I'm gonna fight a leprechaun level 4. And I have 6. Anybody want to help with the leprechaun?
Gift. Oh yeah, 6. Right? No.
Yeah,
No.
I'll help.
Wait,
I mean,
you're
it's
gonna
just
help?
donating my level, right?
No, he's saying
No,
does
there's
anyone...
a card you
he
can.
can beat this on his own. He's asking if you want to screw with him and buff the leprechaun.
Oh, help the leprechaun.
Yes, help
Yeah.
the leprechaun.
I would love to help the leprechaun, but I can't right now.
Okay. Okay, nobody.
Wait, I'm gonna help. You know, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna.
Just
You
when I
gonna
have a
help the
card that
leprechaun?
says also
No, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Josh.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't
he
need
doesn't
help. You
Oh.
want to play a card for the leprechaun or not? Is the question.
No.
I think
No.
we can't use help for both. If you say you want to help, it can't be like help this or
No.
help that.
Okay.
You should say, does anyone want to fuck me?
Yeah,
Pardon me,
exactly.
this is-
Would anyone like to fuck?
This is not a
I would like
leprechaun.
being fucked
This
by
is
Mrs.
a
Wallace.
leprechaun.
A leprechaun?
He's losing his
Oh,
arms. You see.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not really the way that
If you
works.
lose,
but
you
it's okay.
take two. He takes 2 items from you,
Right.
but I
You're
beat
not
him,
gonna lose.
so I get 2 treasures.
He has a chronic necrosis.
Sweet. So let's see here. I
Let it-
can
let it
sell
go,
stuff
Ken.
right
Let it
now,
go.
right?
I will vacuum that car around
Yeah.
the house.
What?
I can sell stuff right now, right?
If you have more than 1,000, gold, then you can.
Which I don't have.
Right.
Okay. The problem is I drew a bunch of armors. Does anybody want to? Oh, here I can play this club,
What's strange about that, DJ Galactic?
which I should have done.
Hmm.
And I can play this Sandals of Protection.
Wow. Good at you, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm getting decked out.
Holy crap.
Mad gear.
I have flaming armor. Does anybody want to trade me something for it?
nothing to trade.
Curse cards that you draw when kicking outdoors have no effect.
I'll trade
I
you some
gained a
balloons
level.
for some armor.
What have you got?
I'll trade you balloons.
Balloons for some armor.
Mm-hmm.
What do the balloons do?
+5 either side.
+5 to either side?
Yeah.
Once only.
Once only?
Very good.
Nah, I'm good.
Whatever.
Okay, that's...
Your armor sucked anyway.
That's the end of my turn.
Do you have more
Yeah,
than
and then you
5?
have the
I have 6.
discard.
Yep.
Oh, because I'm not the
Yeah,
dwarf
you're the
anymore. I was
dwarf,
thinking
yeah.
I was still... Okay.
So you have to give something to Tracy.
Okay, here, have this leather armor.
Sweet.
Look at you.
It's gonna look good on me.
It will.
So did I just put it on there,
Yeah, you
out there
can
right now?
Put it on at
Yeah.
any time.
I'm gonna equip that
All right.
shit.
And
Well,
then I have no equipment, so I just draw. No! Wait, it doesn't really matter for me right now. Curse, change sex. -5 to your next combat due to distraction. After that, there is no further penalty. However, the change is permanent. So I'm now a man.
Oh, look at you.
Now your card is wildly inappropriate.
Yeah. So
Oh,
there's
wow, they're
that.
kind of androgynous.
And then I'm just gonna loot the room.
Do it.
You're just gonna kind of loot the room.
Get R done.
You definitely should do that and not fight with your -5 this turn.
Yes.
Yeah. And how many cards do you have?
3.
Alright, well, there you go.
Alright, Tracy.
Do it.
I got hella cards. I can't. I got 6. I can't run anything else. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick down a door. Ow. Door kick. Super Munchkin. You may have 2 class cards and have all the advantages and disadvantages of each.
Thanks for following Tagawa.
Tagawa.
Oh, super.
Or you may have 1 class card and have all of its advantages, none of its disadvantages.
Cool.
For example, monsters that hate clerics will have no bonus against a super cleric. Lose this card if you lose all of your class cards.
So I think you can either be a super munchkin or a halfling. I don't think you can do both.
Are they
I'm not
races or not?
How do you know if it's a race? It doesn't say it's a race.
No,
Look.
so a halfling is not a race.
Yeah, it is.
It
Halfling's
is.
a
It
race.
says
It
race
says
on the
Oh,
logo.
yes, you're right. Oh,
It says
that's
race on
right.
the card. I'm gonna demonstrate my logic here and defend my position. This says race.
Yeah.
That does not.
Yeah.
So I think this is a modifier to race
No, I think
that
you're
you
right.
then because it says you can lose it if you don't have if you lose all your class cards. I don't currently have any class cards though. So
Thanks for following Johnster X.
So that'll be a
What was
minute.
the thing that I was thinking half breed, not
Yeah.
halfling.
Mhm.
So there's another thing called half breed.
Where you can be 2 races.
Right. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine.
You can be both, this is.
Yeah.
I can't wait for these guys to go pro. What does that mean?
Pro gaming, man.
Yeah, man.
No, and I used to run video production for IGN Pro League. So yeah, if I could, I would have totally started a pro branch of board gaming, but it wouldn't have flown with that group.
All right. So now you.
So I got that. That happened, and then
So you can
I
either
have 7 cards.
pick a fight. Well, so now you can either pick a fight or loot.
But I'm still level
Wait,
1.
but you don't have any class cards.
So
It says lose this card if you lose all your class cards.
I haven't lost any though.
Right.
Okay.
Ha! I know you were trying to find it.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen, buddy. I didn't lose anything, so I get it. I still have yet to get class cards. That's correct.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gotten any, right?
So I could pick a fight with something that I have, but you know what I can do? I'm gonna fuck up this lame goblin. What's up, lame goblin?
All right.
Dude.
So now, does anyone want to fuck Tracy?
No.
Yeah, you do.
I'm still waiting.
No, yeah. I already tried my 1 gambit.
Yeah.
It bit me right in the
Yeah, I
ass.
did. Yeah.
Go for it.
Ryro.
Stuff. All right.
So do I get to do stuff to him?
What?
Do I get to fight now?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use.
So you win. No, you don't need to do that
Why?
because you already win.
How?
If you're matching level.
Because you're
Oh, 'cause
you're
he's got
level
the
1.
armor.
You've got
Plus
a bonus. Your level's higher than him. You win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn! Fuck you, lame goblin.
Yeah. So,
That's right.
so now you take a treasure.
Oh, I just adjusted the board. Hold on.
Treasure.
Treasure, thank you.
Treasure, and you go up a level.
All right. So at the same time, bam! Convenient addition error. Go up additional level.
Nice.
So,
Very good. So
oops.
you're now a 3.
I went up 3 to 3.
Nice. Look at you. Nice. All right. Now, do you have more than 5?
One extra, so I give that to the lowest person.
Which is either me or Turnus.
Yep.
Do I get to pick?
You just divide them evenly.
They don't really.
You get to pick how you divide them,
if you're
but they
giving
just
out
need to
more
be
than
divided.
one, it says you divide them. So
Right.
you decide how to divide them. So you can give 1 and 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give 1 and 0.
Are you not going to give me back
The floating
hypocrite?
hypocrite.
No, I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to
Everyone's
handle
held it, yeah.
The hypocrite.
to molest the griff.
All right.
So,
So,
can I curse like in the middle of
Yeah,
play
Yeah.
and
you may
stuff?
curse at any
Anytime,
time.
as long as you're not in combat.
Shit!
No, curses at any time even.
Oh, even if someone is in combat.
Yeah.
Or you're in combat. Oh, nice.
At any time you may discard a class or race, go up a level or hireling, or play, go up a level or hireling, or play a curse.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Those are the 3 anytime
Right on.
things.
Okay, so it's me now. I am gonna knock a door down. Let's see what's up. Oh, chicken on your head. -1 to all your die rolls. Any curse or bad stuff that removes your headgear will take the chicken with
The
it.
chicken is attached to your headgear.
Oh, so do I have to like keep
It's a
this
curse that
shit?
you stay
Yeah, I
on
have
it,
to
yep.
keep this and any die rolls. Wow, that sucks.
So
Right.
you now have a chicken on your head.
Right, but
As-
that's
as
only
described.
basically if I run or if I get a die roll thing. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna loot, I guess, unless I have. No, I don't have anything. All right, I'm gonna loot, and I now have 6 cards. So I have to give somebody something. I'm going to.
He's 3 and I'm 3, so it's got to be.
Yeah, it's one of the
Here,
two of us.
here, have something
All right,
usable.
perfect, and I'll give
usable
you
only
something.
by clerics.
Who's that?
That is a curse.
That's for me.
Yep, that says in your next fight,
What's
you
up?
may
My s-
only get the
my
bonus
farts
from your
smell
armor.
yummy. Yummy.
The wishing ring used before
Welcome.
next fight will lift this curse. Okay.
Welcome.
Ah.
That's great for you that your farts smell yummy.
Nice. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it's you.
Okay, let's
Knock
see.
it down. Unless you got.
What is that thing?
I cursed him so that he can only use his armor bonus in his next fight.
So he doesn't get like this and the step ladder
Mm-hmm.
or the foot gear or this.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Just my slimy armor.
Just the one.
You have a lot of stuff going on over
Curse
there. I
Duck
didn't
of Doom. You should know better than to pick up a duck in a dungeon. Lose 2 levels.
Oh,
Well,
The Duck of Doom.
Okay.
seriously?
man,
They were
Hirsch.
just talking about that in chat. They were
What?
just talking about how much they hate the Duck of Doom.
There it is.
Oh.
I just received the Duck of Doom.
Duck of Doom has happened.
Ah,
And my
Nice.
next fight, it's gonna be bad. Can't fight any of these guys, so I will loot the room. I can do that, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Level 8 Amazon. Will
that
not
goes-
attack
that-
females, just gives them 1 treasure instead.
So that goes in your card, in your hand.
yeah.
Oh, I'm not fighting it. Okay,
Yeah.
No,
right,
no,
right,
that's
right,
like
right,
something.
right. Okay.
But now we know what you
Okay.
Yes.
have. Okay,
Great.
so do you have more than 5 cards?
I do, so I'm going to
now
play
male.
one.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I didn't like that curse. I'm going to steal your level.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. So now you go down to 1. You're back up at 2. Lug it. All right, now it's you.
Yep.
And, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Ternus.
I think we're getting the hang of it here.
Yeah. All right. Enraged +5.
It's the Twitch chat hive mind, guys. You guys tapped into it and read the future.
So I drew this enraged +5 to monster. Play during combat.
Yeah, so you can either keep that or use it right away. Well, I guess you
No,
can't
but
use
you
that
drew,
one.
he drew it as
Yeah,
a
but I
breakdown
drew
the
it
door.
as
Right,
my
but so that's
door.
what I'm saying is if you draw a door that's like something like that, then you can keep it.
Okay, and then that's
or
just.
yeah, and then that's it.
You may either put it in your hand or play it immediately. Yep.
Right.
Combat.
But then if I played it immediately, there's no. So then I just
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
pull
so you
another
couldn't-
thing to.
No, yeah, I mean you couldn't play that immediately.
So then I
because
just
that has to
basically
be like a-
automatically looted the room.
No. So you can now actually also loot the room.
Because
Right.
you didn't fight in the
I
first
will
round.
Right.
also loot the room.
Holy
that is
shit.
weird.
Wait, I didn't fight in the first round, so I should have been able
Just
to
a
look
moment.
for trouble. I should have fought that.
No,
Fought a
you.
monster
no.
in phase 1. Skip this phase and go to phase 3. If you did not draw a monster, fish open the door. You have to look for trouble or loot the room. Oh, I said
you
I was.
looted
I
the
So
said
when
I
you
was
loot
looting
the room
for
and you get a monster,
I
you
see.
just keep it.
And this
Uh-huh.
is a weird one because
Okay.
I got some
Yeah.
buff to a monster,
Yeah.
but
Right. No, but it's okay. This is good.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
gonna say if you're looting the room or looking for trouble.
Exactly.
I didn't get that part. I thought it was
Yeah.
just you're looking for trouble or looting the room, and you flip over the card, and that
No,
tells you
I
which
see.
one you're doing.
No. Yeah, you declare. I do declare. All right. Do you have more than 5 cards?
Yes, I do.
So then you need to give.
Tracy something.
No, Tracy is the only person you
One
do.
of us.
Actually,
don't need
I was
to-
going. I can play a card.
Yeah, you can play something. Yeah.
So, do I have to play a class, and that like goes down on the table?
You'd like you like a race.
Yeah.
So I'll be a thief.
All right. So you're an elven thief, which seems weird.
Backstabbing.
Have you seen my play style? Like me being an elf doesn't really make sense. So I'm
No,
definitely the
yeah.
black sheep.
Yeah.
Like I will try to help you as I totally screw you
Mm-hmm.
or screw myself on accident. So there. Now I got 5 cards.
All right. Good. You do it.
You may discard a card to backstab another player -2 in combat. You may do this only once per victim per combat, but if 2 players are fighting a monster together, you may backstab each of them. You may discard a card to try to steal a small item carried by another player. Roll a die. 4 or more succeeds, otherwise you get whacked and lose a level.
Yeah.
What
So that I can just do that at any time.
Yeah,
what is the goal of the game though, by the way?
level 10.
Level
Level
10.
10?
Yeah. So you're winning.
So we are
Oh yeah, I'm winning.
slowly getting there.
Don't worry, you'll get the Duck of Doom too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not feeling Duck of Doom. Okay, so
So knock down a door if you don't got anything else going on.
I got nothing going on. Knock down a door. Bam, cleric. I'm a fucking cleric now.
Right. So yeah.
When it's time for you to draw cards face up, you may instead take some or all of them from the top, from the appropriate discard pile. What?
Wow.
You then must discard one from your hand for each card so drawn. Turning,
Ooh, that's harsh, particularly right now.
you may discard up to 3 cards in combat.
I'm not gonna tell you what you can do with that right now.
But I can't. Well, when it's time to draw cards face up, right, which is right now. So like right now, I can't do it. So like, if I was to pull a treasure face up so everyone saw it, I could take it from the discard pile instead.
Right.
However, I can't do it. If I was to take, but see, if I were to loot the room right now,
But that's face down.
it's face down, so I
Yeah,
can't.
okay,
I can't.
you're right.
You
Yeah.
know, I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome if I could pull the duck of doom and be like, hey, what? Wait,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
slap somebody with it.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. What it is.
Now, is it you could take it from anywhere in the discard pile, or do you take the top card
It's
of the
the
discard
top.
pile?
Top.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's however many you're allowed to draw anyway, and then you can.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you can either pick a fight or loot the room.
I'm a cleric now, half-eaten burrito. See, it's like you know what's going to happen next,
I know.
buddy. When you know, you know.
Like you guys have played this copy of this game before.
Yeah. With this
With-
shuffle.
Yeah, with this shuffle. You know what they did? They watched the recording.
Wow.
They're watching it.
Archive.
They're watching the future.
Yeah,
What?
we are actually on delay.
We're on delay.
They're in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nice.
now I can.
You can loot the room or you can pick a fight. Looking
Alright.
for trouble, I guess it's called.
And then it's. And then what are the rules for the fight? So if I were to go out.
So if you were going to pick a fight, you want to pick a fight with something that is less than 4,
Okay.
because otherwise you're probably going to lose, unless you get help from someone. Which I guess-
I'm looting the room. Looting the room.
Cool. And then you have 6 cards, so you have to give a card to Turnus unless you can play something.
Wait, I give it to Turnus?
Yeah.
Whatever you want, and it's because he's the lowest level. Which which I think is because he sucks.
Probably.
And because he made himself a target.
I just
early
immediately
on.
was like, I'm gonna try to screw people.
Everyone fucked me over. Let's
Level
go.
1, let's go. I'm still gonna try to screw everyone.
Alright, so it's me now. I don't have anything that I'm gonna put out there. I'm gonna knock the door down. Oh, this is a class card. Good. So I will play my class card, which is a warrior, which gives me the berserker ability, which allows me to discard up to 3 cards in combat, each one giving me a +1 bonus, and also I win ties in combat.
Nice.
So that's hot. I don't have anything that I want to pick a fight with, so I am going to loot the room. And that is going to give me 6 cards, which means I need to give something to Turnus. I'm going to give Turnus this cleric card. So you can be a cleric if you want.
2 cleric possibilities.
But you then have to stop being a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that goes against my nature.
So I'm going to point out too that when, because the chat pointed it out, that I will have to work on some sort of feature for the chatbot so that it counteracts their apparent psychic abilities.
Yes. Oh, the clock turned on the Pip-Boy.
What?
All it needed was to be knocked off the table, apparently.
Holy crap.
I fixed your Pip-Boy.
It's flickering.
It's this way
dude.
only. You can only have it upright. It doesn't. If you turn it over, it turns
Oh
off.
my god.
That's the most useless arm clock ever.
You broke it again.
Well, I don't know how to mount the
I'd
damn
like
thing
to
on here.
restate that I fixed it.
I literally took it apart.
There.
Here.
This is what we call in the
yeah.
business percussive maintenance.
Yeah, I took it apart.
You gotta squeeze it.
Yeah.
Punch it like you might see a teeth.
Yeah, it's probably a contact thing.
No, but dude, I took it. I swear to God, I took it apart to like bare metal, where every single piece of this was laying on the table, and I couldn't figure out where the connection problem was. Like I had it, so like
Yeah,
it's
because
got to be.
You failed to drop it. When you were doing that.
I didn't think to just smack it against the ground.
Okay, I'm broke down the door and got a warrior card, which I'm gonna play.
Holy crap! Look, you got so much shit out
Dude,
here,
what
man.
the hell?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, if it
Good.
weren't for this damn curse. Let's see here, and then I'm going to do something.
Oh, I see.
It still works. If it goes up by a
Alright,
minute,
don't
then it
bump
really
the
will work.
table.
So I'm gonna loot.
Loot the room.
I would love for that to work because it's one of those things that like.
And
might have an alarm in there, too.
then
Good boy.
I will give you this.
Okay.
All right. Turnus.
Alright.
Do it.
I am going to try to rob him for his club.
Oh.
By
Wobblewees.
discarding a card. Yeah, you've got so many cards in your hand, you might as well thief stuff. So if you roll a die 4 or more, you succeed.
Yep.
Let me see if I have anything to play before you roll.
Otherwise, you get lacked and lose a level.
Hang
but
on,
since I'm
I think
level
I have something to
one-
do. I think I have something to do.
It's hard to care.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you lose the thief class.
Can you do that while I'm at mid-move?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do curses anytime.
That's a bunch of shit.
Well,
Alright.
Private Fett, I recommend that you guys be careful in expressing your newly discovered psychic powers. You never know, you might just like bust a spleen or something.
Oh, and look, the time's even going
yeah.
up. It can actually keep time too. It's
It-
not just turns on.
So it is a clock.
Ms. Balls.
It is now counts as a clock.
Wow.
It's not just
It wasn't
an
just a
old
plastic.
VCR.
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't.
So here's
Wasn't
a good,
just a
here's
plastic
good
Pip-Boy.
opportunity to argue about rules. So he was in the middle of trying to do a steal, but then you just took his class. So can he now do stealing because he doesn't have that class anymore? Because he's in the middle of one.
I did. That's what I feel like is like. Yeah, you
I'm
can take it
okay
away,
with
but
it.
I already called it, so I get to do this one roll, but then it's gone.
That's fine with me.
All right.
All right. Let's see if I roll a 4.
I don't have an opinion. I was more
Okay.
concerned with the psychic ability going on in chat.
You are getting brutalized,
Alright.
and you now have too many cards.
I haven't even done
Yes, he hasn't even
shit.
done his turn yet.
Oh, that's right.
That was at the very beginning of his turn.
Oh, that's
This is
right.
me
Okay,
just
so you're
like-
knocking a door down.
Oh, you got a
wow.
class. Perfect.
Okay. Nope. Level 2 pit bull.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not a wizard. It's a wizard being bitten in the
Oh
ass.
god, it's like the smallest monster, and you can't beat it.
It's your
Shut up, man. Does anyone want to help me or fuck me?
Dropping any wand,
Well, do
pole,
you have
or
any
staff.
items that'll help you? Like anything you
No,
can play?
You-
that'll
you-
help
I have
you?
absolutely
If you
How,
lose-
how can
if
you
you
not
lose-
have any items
if
that'll
you
help you?
lose-
cards.
You got a billion cards.
If you
I have
lose, you
that-
lose 2 levels, but that you
I
can't
know, I'm
lose any.
level 1, so I'm going to lose.
Well, let me ask you, if I help
Wait,
you, do
I'm
I get
gonna-
anything? Do you want to give me any incentive? Do you want to give anybody else
Well,
any
you would
incentive?
get a level.
Oh, really? If you help you getting a level?
Is that right? I think that's right.
If you help me win,
Then
you're
I
think
will.
you
I
both-
will totally
I
help
think
you.
everybody
Okay,
gets a level.
let's do
I
it.
think.
Okay,
All right.
Is that right? Should
Yeah.
we-
I'll look
Okay.
and see, but if you say so, I'll believe you. Sounds reasonable.
What do you think?
Rewards: when you kill a monster, you get 1 level per monster.
Good. I know that you're actually human now, Private Fat.
Draw cards face down, draw face up. The whole party can see. If you defeat a monster by non-lethal means, treasure cards can be played. Running away, death, curses. Rewards: asking for help. Someone helps you kill the monster, discard it, draw treasures, and follow any special instructions of the monster card. You level up for each slain monster. Your helper does not go up any
Oh,
levels
okay.
unless he's an elf.
Ah,
I'll
okay.
still help you though,
Oh,
All right.
that's a-
Sounds good.
okay?
Wait, why are you helping?
Because I can lose my curse.
Oh, good. Nice,
Oh shit!
nice.
All right.
What happens?
Ah.
Oh, you're using it up.
Okay.
You're exhausting it.
Okay.
All right. All right.
So you guys are gonna beat it.
I will
All
do
right.
that. I will go up to level 2.
All right.
I will,
Yeah.
I will accept that help.
yeah.
So
All
that
right.
way I'm not just sitting here in
Okay.
shambles.
So you
So that
don't
gets
level for helping someone. Okay. All right.
discarded. I'm level 2, and then I get to get a treasure
Treasure.
Yep, 1
the
treasure.
first time.
Thank you, Flixie. And
But
yeah,
it has to be
your comment though,
face up now.
it sounds like Flixie on there. He's never heard of this. I will watch it.
Oh,
It's like
it
something
says
like
here-
Drax the
it says
Destroyer
here that
would
you-
say.
As part of the agreement for someone helping you, you can say, "I'll give you some of the treasure cards that I draw."
Yeah. Yeah. I do remember.
So, like, if it's you could say, "Oh, well, if you help me, I'll give you all the treasure." Or whatever.
Okay, but that's cool. You helped me.
Yeah, I don't need to.
I never offered, so that's
Well,
fine.
yeah.
Flixie.
So fucking.
So I just pull 1, right?
Yeah. Have you met Chris
you have to do it face
Turnus?
up.
Okay.
I'm
So
Chris Turnus. Fuck you.
Thanks, Happy Burrito.
Bribe
Bribe
GM
GM
with
with
food,
food.
go up a level. That's great.
all right,
Wow.
I'm gonna
Weird.
play that.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So now I'm level 3, and then
Oh, and if a warrior helps you, you'll win if your combined total ties that monster. And I could use my abilities to when I'm fighting with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh, okay,
All right.
and then I have to
you gotta
do
give some cards
welfare.
away.
So
And
1,
so
2, 3.
the other player's abilities help you as if they were your abilities.
Charity's not the same thing as welfare, by the way.
So I'm now gonna become a cleric. Thank you.
If you want to get into, all of that.
I am. So who's
Him and I are both level 2. You guys are both level 3.
all right?
Way to take the lead.
There you go, Ken.
A lawyer.
Sorry, I should have
Lawyers.
thrown it up
Nice.
face up. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, it is you, Tracy Pants.
Well, I was just
Low.
begging from our chat actually, so it's humbling myself. Let's see here. So, kick down a door because I got nothing else to do,
Yep.
and it's a class or race.
So you put in your hand.
Oh,
Yes.
Only monsters and curses do you play. Otherwise, you put them in your hand.
But
Oh.
you could also.
You can dual class, but
Yeah,
not
you
but
could.
not dual race with that card.
Oh, I see.
yeah. So like I'm already like locked in on my race.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
and
There's a card just like this that lets you be 2 races.
Right. Which is the half breed.
Yeah,
right?
half breed, which is not to be
Half-breed.
confused with halfling.
Right. Which I did. Totally confuse that.
Did they steal my shoes? Who stole my shoes? Damn it. All right. I
It will work eventually.
I loot the room. I guess.
All right, flip it. So it's the only piece of equipment. Oh, I don't have. I can have one more one-handed weapon and a headgear, right?
Right. Yeah.
You're pretty much maxed out.
Oh no, these are both one-hand, so I can only do headgear. Is the only other thing I can add.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so who's the two lowest people?
Let's see.
Yeah. Interestingly, this one does not count as any particular kind. Sweet.
All right. It's me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have a bunch of shit here, but
No, you know what? I can't have two big things
Thank
at
you,
once.
Gooch Lardy.
This one's supposed to be gone
so
because I'm not
going
the
Oh.
dwarf anymore.
to knock this fucker down.
What's your other?
Ooh,
big
face
thing?
sucker.
That one.
Yeah, but you got a cheat behind it.
Oh, you're right. Well, this item is legal free to use. Okay, if
Right?
you say so.
Well, that's what
I did cheat the stepladder. Okay, yeah, I
That's why
can
we kept
ignore
it
all the
before.
restrictions.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. buy that.
Okay, so I
See,
have.
now I'm nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Face sucker.
Yeah, so I have a monster here.
It's level 8.
Yeah.
Gross, +6 against elves.
Yeah.
So you can't join.
So I'm
Would
at
be
5
useless.
now.
Mm-hmm. And it gets 2 treasures. Discard the when it sucks your face off, your headgear goes with it. Discard the headgear you are wearing and lose a level.
I don't think anyone's gotten headgear in this game yet.
I had one. I had a headband.
He,
Well, so
he has
my-
a chicken.
this curse is technically headgear.
Yes.
Which
Ooh.
is yeah. But I don't want to lose a level to lose this headgear. So I do have some stuff that will actually help me out in this fight. So I don't think I need any help. Okay. So I'm going to use a couple of these one-times and beat this fucker. So this is a +2 one time, and this is also a +2 one time. Since I'm at 5, that puts me at 9, and I beat this dude.
Does anyone want to
Which I
fuck
didn't
you?
actually have to do, but yeah.
+2 to either side, usable once only, using +2 to either side. So if those are both usable during combat only, why do they have a cost on them?
Well, because you can sell them.
You can sell from your hand too?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you could only sell from the shit you had
No,
to play.
no. Oh, yeah, no, you can sell
Okay.
from your hand. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Glad I asked that question.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna beat this dude unless anyone wants to come in here and fuck me.
Do it.
I mean, how do you even?
God, can we bring phrasing back in the rotation?
Are we not doing phrasing?
Yeah, are we not doing phrasing anymore?
All right, I'm beating this dude unless anyone speak now or forever.
I mean, I'd have to. I can't
Oh,
just
dude,
throw
ding
random
dong.
monsters in, right?
No, there is
No,
a card
there's-
that lets you play an additional
I have
monster.
to have
That
unless
would
it's
say
the
you have to have
undead
that
with
card.
the undead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm doing this and I'm taking 2 treasures.
Cool.
Enjoy. Replace your
if
2
I
things
can
that you
get this
spent to
thing.
beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
But you gain a level, so.
Yeah. So leveling. That's ugly. All right. Leveling and taking 2 treasures. Okay. And goodness gracious. Is this equip? Yeah. Oh, cool. All right, so I'm gonna equip that shit.
Mithril armor.
Fuck yeah.
That's almost as good as a step ladder.
Right? That's a potion. That's a.
Yeah, you didn't need to do
consumable.
that with the second card because you had the warrior. You were tied. If you were tied, you won.
Well, but I wouldn't have been tied because that was a +2, right?
Oh.
So it was.
But you had a +2 and a +1, and you could have gotten to a tie.
Really? Oh, well, because I could have done this discard thing, right?
Oh well, that wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. No, I was thinking because you could have gotten to a tie. You win ties in combat.
No, because I was at 2 at that point, so I would have.
Oh,
would have
I
been
see.
1 lower.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you could get to a tie exactly with it. No.
No, I could.
Okay.
I tried, but it was. Yeah. All right, so I have 1 too many cards, which means I need to give somebody 1. And who's the lowest level? Is this dude?
Yes.
The guy with the
This-
most shit is the
yeah,
lowest level.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need levels. Alright, I guess I'm gonna give you this lawyers thing.
Yeah.
Good luck with that shit.
Will not attack a thief. Thief encountering a lawyer may draw 2 treasures and discard 2 and draw 2 new ones. Is the lawyer supposed to have a giant fake smile on his face, or is
Yes.
that something else?
Yeah, that's a smile.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright. Bing bang boom.
I'm gonna guess that. Don't be an anti-bro. I'm gonna guess that soy is the biggest export of Idaho.
soy is like the biggest export of everything in the U.S. farming.
Okay, so
If your
it's
field
fight
isn't-
time.
Yeah.
It's like Sawyer.
Level
corn,
4,
right?
snails on speed.
Corn's pretty big.
-2 to run away. Bad stuff is they steal your treasure, roll a die, and lose that many items or cards in your hand. Your choice. So, I am 2, 5, 8,
I think I can
9.
win.
Yeah. Does anybody want to fuck me by helping the snails on
God,
speed?
raising.
It's so good though.
What's going on here?
I'm 9. It's 4.
You're 9 and it's 4.
Yeah.
And what is it again?
-2 snails on speed, -2 to run away, and I steal a treasure, and I lose that many items or cards in my hand based on a die roll.
You know what?
Oh snap!
Wandering
Here it comes.
monster. Here comes Pikachu too.
Ooh.
Get an extra level if you defeat it without using help or bonuses. Projectile vomiting attack. Discard your whole hand. Yikes!
So you have to beat them both now.
So and they add
Or
together.
discard your whole hand and whatever else the snails
Play
do
this
to
card
you.
as a monster from your hand.
Also,
If a monster joins one already fighting, add their combat strength to the characters must flee.
We do have
resolve to
Arkham
run away,
Horror,
them
not House of
separately
Hill.
in the order that the victim chooses.
Oh yeah, you're like 2 away from beating that thing.
Any elves want to help me?
Curse. I am not an elf. You're an elf.
You would gain a level, and I would survive.
Yeah.
We're like
I'll
two.
help.
We're like 2 followers
yeah.
away from
Okay.
breaking 200.
Ooh, look at that.
Cool.
But wait.
But wait.
But wait, there's more.
No, I'll
4,
help you.
7, 9. Okay,
Yeah.
and then with you, I'm 12, and
Yeah.
these guys are only 10.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Sweet. Okay,
All right.
sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I get 4 treasures.
Which you have to place face up,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get 1 level.
I get
Or do
a
you
level.
get a
a
Oh
level
no!
and I-
Or do you
Per
get-
monster,
you
you get
get
1
each?
level per monster,
Oh.
You want one per monster, but you
You
don't get the
helped
extra
him
because you
a
use
lot.
bonus.
and you go up a level.
You helped?
And it's for every monster I help someone kill, so I go up 2 levels.
Sweet.
I hate you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fuck you up. dude.
That was okay.
Your life's
Alright.
over now.
Alright.
Okay, and
You guys
then
just
I
got.
have elf also, which I
Alright.
should have played before, but and let's see here.
All right, I'm a little experienced. Maybe I should have waited to use that card, but I guess it
I'm gonna
just
sell
gave them
these 2,
extra levels.
the slimy armor and
I
the
guess that's
stuff
all
of
it did.
napalm. Actually, I should see what else I've got before I sell this, because I just drew a shitload of stuff.
I think maybe I should put the chat thing up there so I can like look at it. Put it higher up, and then I'm like looking. Then I'm like looking towards the camera at least.
Yeah. Also, like, I can't see the chat at all, which is so like I'm using my phone right now.
I'm gonna do it right now. God damn it,
I am wasting precious battery over here so that I can read the chat.
dude, that's
Goodness
bullshit.
gracious.
Yeah,
Nobody
and what the
should- nobody-
chat doesn't know is that
Has
this
it
room is
into this.
incredibly full of AV equipment. There's so many other screens going on here.
Did I mention that I used to run pro gaming tournaments in Las Vegas?
Why did I play that damn elf? That was so
Did
dumb.
I mention that once before?
Would
I
have been
think I
much
did.
better to play. All right, so I'm gonna dump these 2 for a level.
Okay.
Can I do that? Or is it? I mean, the camera's way now.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah,
Quick
you're
releases
cranking
on
it
everything.
And then I'm gonna play the flaming
that-
armor to replace
A
it.
little.
no. That's it.
Oh no. So what am I seeing?
Not the screen.
Yeah.
And so because
Yeah.
I fought
Alright.
somebody, I don't get to loot or look
I don't
for
know what
trouble,
that is
right?
then.
Because you
drugs.
what?
Because I fought,
It's the
I don't
drug
get to.
scam.
I don't get to boot. I don't get to
You don't get to
look for
the
trouble or loot
No.
the room. Okay, and then I've got another
Yeah.
1,000 worth of these
Oh,
2
that's
to go up another
you,
level.
oh, that's your 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay.
So now you are
How's that
6.
work?
6. I went from last to first,
Jesus, dude.
and I have 5 cards, so I'm done.
Okay.
See, now it looks like I'm almost looking at the camera
That's good.
better. Yeah, I like that.
All
So I can
right,
respond to people in the chat
But
and
now I
actually
can't
look
read
at
it
you.
anymore.
What in this?
Yeah, it's hard.
What is this game about? It's killing monsters and fucking your friends. That's right.
yeah.
Okay.
But per Twitch terms of service, there will be no sex actually on the screen.
Yeah, there will be
No,
the words
no.
that represent sex will not be on the screen either.
So
So you knocking a door down?
I have to knock a door down. Wizard.
Oh,
It's a class.
So that's
Nope,
a
it's class. All right.
So
And
now
then I get to loot the room.
you can loot, or you can pick a fight if you have a monster.
Yeah, I'll fight you.
Who are you fighting?
The undead horse,
Undead
level
horse.
4,
What's the bad stuff?
+5 against dwarves. Bad stuff is kicks, bites, and smells awful. Lose 2 levels,
Mm.
and you get 2 treasures if you beat it. In year 5.
Yeah. So does anyone want to bone me?
No, thank
Come on.
you.
Wait, I got these cards right here. What can I do with those?
You could play them.
What is he right now?
Level 5.
I'm level 5.
You're level 5? How'd you get level 5? I'm only still level 3.
You gain 2
No,
levels
he's
for
level
helping me to
6.
fight.
Yeah, he is level 6 now. Andy's got a bunch of shit. He is. Yeah.
What kind of bonuses are you running over there? Any bonuses?
He's got none.
Yeah, dick.
It's a raw 5.
Good
This
lord.
raw
That's
dog is 5 over here.
That zombie horse
+5 to either side for the zombie
yeah,
horse.
so you're
So it's
gonna-
9.
has a bundle of pretty
9 now.
balloons.
Okay, well, with my cleric, I get +3 for every card I discard. So I'll discard 2 cards and beat it.
You discard up to 3 cards in combat against an undead creature. Each discard gives you +3 bonus. Do you want my help? I didn't think so.
So we'll discard those 2. So that gives me +6.
Face up.
Upside.
Oh, upside.
Okay, so that gives you +6, so you're
What?
in good territory again.
Hmm?
Wizard looks awesome, and I probably
Yeah.
want it.
So, alright.
Anybody gonna play anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I beat my own horse's ass. That's weird.
You literally beat a dead horse.
Yes, I beat a dead horse. Thank you. That's a better term for that.
Yeah.
Alright, those go there. Those go.
So you get a level.
I get a level.
And 2 treasures. Did you get 2?
2 treasures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is it 2
It
treasures?
says 2 at the bottom here.
Oh,
Because reading.
I don't read. Unless it's a weird monster smut on Amazon's Kindle store, which is amazing, by the way.
Mm. Indeed. Alright, how many cards do you have?
So I'm number
He's
6.
got to be below.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
he,
below
he
five.
dumped,
Okay.
he dumped a bunch that turn.
It's you, buddy boy.
How can we be 3 people away from? Wait a minute. We were just like 2 away from 200 followers, and now we're 3 away. Someone who heard me say that is a dick. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Roll.
Finally,
Get it going.
bam.
Wait,
What do you mean wait?
if I pulled a card and I didn't read it, and it says draw more cards immediately.
Okay?
Do it.
Do it.
Okay. Draw 3 more treasure cards immediately. They are face down if you drew this card face down. Otherwise, they are face up.
You
Cool.
do that one face down. So draw 3, but then you need to discard.
Now I need
Yeah.
to discard.
Yeah, to either
5.
Tracy or I.
To give away.
Yeah. Unless you can play them or whatever.
Yeah. So, sorry, Tracy, for...
Am I right in thinking that some of the monsters have good stuff too? When you beat
No
them, you
good
get some
scenes.
bonuses?
What did I do?
Okay, one
Can you
hand...
remember?
Sorry, what?
Do some of the monsters have good stuff too? When you beat them, you get bonuses.
No, I think
I
it's
feel like
just
I read that on the first card I had in the game.
maybe.
So I'm going to put the big shield on...
Shield of Ubiquity, +4 usable by warrior only, Mr. Cleric.
Oh, Shiza. I need to read.
uh,
I told you I didn't know how to read.
Yeah.
Just squint.
Told that teaching lady. The letters I need to know are U, S, and A.
Basically. Well, then I drew a bunch of garbage.
So giving it to charity will be easy.
Wait. Allows you to carry and use one extra item. Okay, this says allows you to carry and use one extra item even if you could not otherwise. Does that mean I can use an item that I would not normally be able to use?
No, I think it would be like you could have 2 footgear or 2 armors.
Okay.
Not like,
Well, I don't know. You couldn't use otherwise. I don't know. I could see.
I mean, it
could
just
see
says
either
you
way.
couldn't use otherwise. If you lose, it doesn't say anything about
Let me see.
what I couldn't use otherwise.
Oh, it's a hireling. Allows you to carry and use one extra item even if you could not otherwise. Oh, I think so.
Yeah, so the guy's just chilling with me.
Yeah, he's holding that one piece of treasure. And,
Yeah.
and using it for you.
So he's
On
gonna
your
hold-
behalf, there's an item.
You have a minion, a slave, if you will.
What's he holding?
The
He's
shield
holding
of
the shield.
ubiquity +4 bonus, warriors only,
and that gets me down to 5.
and he's +1 bonus also.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Otherwise, could not otherwise use it. So it's warriors only. So
It's
there you
more
go.
realistic that he could be using a shield than something else
Yeah,
as well.
so that's my dude just rolling around with the shield.
Like if he had the stepladder, that wouldn't make quite as much sense.
Yes.
He'd be like, "Yes, I'm standing on the
I'm
stepladder."
standing on the
It's now
step ladder.
you-
I
did you already
apologize,
kn-
Tracy. It is your turn.
Did you already knock down a door?
Tracy drew a card, and it was
I knocked on a door.
and it was
And
not.
I took it.
Yeah,
It was not a monster.
Not a monster.
So now,
And now I'm gonna loot the room.
Alright.
All right. And that was face down, right? So. Okay. Now can I play a
cards?
card?
Yes. I mean, if it's a equipment or a curse or something.
Yep. Turnus, lose level.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
This guy has so much stuff.
Yeah, but you're a dick.
That is
reputation precedes
exactly.
Can't argue with it.
Uh,
My wife wouldn't argue with it.
yeah. All right, it's me now.
We're in California as well,
Yeah.
so you know.
Sausalito,
Chat was doing
son.
a name, age, or
Ooh,
a
wandering monster.
age, location.
Is anyone
ASL,
our age?
yo.
Yeah, right. Wandering monster. That's going in my hand. That's hot stuff. That one is a bitch. So now I can pick a fighter. I can loot the room. I guess I'm gonna loot the room, although it's gonna give me way too many fucking cards. Wait, so what's this
I'll
thing?
be right back, you
I
guys.
sell stuff. Ooh, but I don't want to sell either one of these things. Damn it. Alright, I'm looting.
Oh, one more. We got one more person, one more follower, and we are at 200. Come on, it's a landmark. Everyone wants this, right? Y'all want to join our little tribe, our society.
Oh my god, I have to give you 2 cards. For the love of God.
Come on, man, bust it out. I only have 3.
Alright.
Give me good ones.
Giving you monsters defeated, draw 1 fewer color. Alright, I'm giving you this too.
My turn.
I am not playing super well. Alright, yeah, go for it.
Gelatinous octahedron.
Oh my god.
It's a level 2. Bad stuff. Drop all your big items.
Mhm.
It has +1. I have +1 to run away, I guess, because it's extra slow. All right, I think I'm defeating this level 2. Does anyone want to bone me?
I think.
I think we gotta wait till Turnus is back,
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's right. We got to give him the chance to bone me.
because he's the one that's usually a dick. All right, who is it? Plum Fud Blood. I can't read it. I need to fix that.
Puma
color.
PhD, I think it says.
Puma PhD is number 200.
Oh, and there's another one.
What's up, Puma PhD?
I don't know.
I think Puma was it. But we love both of you. Both of you are great people who deserve respect and love. It's true.
We're waiting for a player to return. Someone else joined, followed. Mike Works. What is that white dot on the screen?
What white dot?
in the lower right corner, overlapping the chat.
That is a mouse cursor.
Okay.
It's from the OBS machine.
Okay, so he
I'll move
just
it.
drew a monster,
A
All right.
gelatinous
and we all
octahedron.
now have
Stock
the,
is a powerhouse.
the
It's true.
chance to bone him.
Yes.
Do you want to do that?
I do not believe I have.
Play your wandering monster.
I might, but I might also.
No.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be wandering monster time, and I've been saving this dude.
Puma PhD donations are never required.
Is it the hippo?
Ever.
Oh no.
It is the level 20 platinum
We'll
dragon.
always
That's
remember.
a plutonium dragon, thank you.
Plutonium dragon
Yeah.
that fucking kills you.
Will not pursue anyone of level 5 or below. You are roasted and eaten. You are dead. Wow. Anyone want to help me? I have 6, 9,
So we should also look up what dead means.
12, 14, and I can discard.
It sounds
up to
like
3
he's
cards.
dead.
14. I
Maybe
can get up to
starts again.
17.
Thing, yeah.
I will help you if you split the loot with me.
If I split the loot with you, huh? Let's see, what does dead mean? If you die, you lose all your stuff. You keep your class, race, and level, and any curses that were affecting you. Your new character will look just like your old one.
Yeah.
If you have half-breed or super munchkin, keep those as well. Once you have died, you don't have to run away from any remaining monsters. Looting the body. Lay out your hand beside the cards you had in play, making sure not to include the cards mentioned above. If you have an item carried by a hireling or attached to a cheat card, separate those cards. Starting with the player at the highest level, everyone else chooses one card. In case of ties in level, roll a die. If your corpse runs out of cards, tough. Once everyone gets one card, discard the rest. Looted cards go into players' hands. Dead characters cannot receive cards for any reason, not even charity, and cannot level up or win the game. When the next player begins his turn, your new character appears and can help others in combat with his level and class or race abilities, but you have no cards unless you receive charity or gifts from other players. On your next turn, start by drawing 4 face-down cards from each deck and playing any legal cards you want to, just as when you started the game. Then take your turn normally. That sounds terrible. So nobody wants to help me?
Turnus, you were talking about that.
What is
Yeah.
I'm at 14, and I could discard up to 3 cards to get to 17. These guys are 22.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not gonna help you. It's too tight to get into the top of 10.
Right,
Okay.
because anyone could add still to that, right?
Mhm.
I'll trade you a bonus. Well,
Well, also remember though, that in order to give him something, you have to join him in the fight, which means if then someone levels those monsters again, you are gonna die.
yeah, fuck that. I'm out.
I'm not trying to, but I just
I'm
want
assuming you're
people-
not going to join in and
No,
help
I
me.
just fucking-
That was really
Actually-
mean of you. I'm going to have to play this transferal potion.
Oh snap!
What
Play
is
during any combat. Any other player, your choice, fights the monsters.
Nice.
Oh, that should be over here.
Wow,
Oh,
okay.
what?
All right.
You may ask for help normally. You get the treasure and levels if you win. The original player then resumes his turn and may loot the room whether the combat was won or lost. If he
Okay,
uses
so
you
I
get the
now have
treasure
to
and
fight
everything?
this dude.
he gets if he wins, he gets a treasure.
I'll
Yes.
split
Right.
the treasure with you.
Wait. No.
Now everyone's ready to help you.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, you haven't proven which side you're on yet. Like, both these guys have a little bit of fuzziness to them.
I played,
Right, like, so I mean, we could talk about like a little alliance. Like, Turnus is kind of a dick. I mean, he's been playing.
It's true.
He's been playing a little bit of the
Right.
straight up, messing with games. So I think I can make this all go away. I mean, all this go away. But what I need you to do is, if I do that, I want all of the reward that comes out of it.
Interesting.
Like, I can prevent you from losing all this stuff. All you got to do is give me the treasure you draw.
Well, I think I'm going to say no to that because I've basically got to get a jail free card from this. But I would get nothing out of that. So if you want to split it, I'll do it with you.
So you're saying you can
I'll
get
go
yourself
through.
out, then I'm just going to hold it for myself.
All right.
I'll split the loot with you.
Yeah, but can you actually do anything about this?
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
maybe.
Like, add them up. What do you got?
So it's 22. I'm at 3. I'm at 9. Plus I win ties.
Chat, we'll get to your question after this fight.
So you're at what?
I'm at 9.
9.
Yeah.
I'm at 5. I'm 9. I'm at 10. So
That's 19.
19.
On top, I'm just letting
I'm
it
also
grow.
a cleric,
yo.
so if I discard,
But it's
I can
bleached,
get us
right?
a +9.
But that's only against undead or something, right?
Oh shit! It is only against undead.
Yeah, you're a warrior, so you can discard.
I
or
could discard, yeah, and get us up over it.
No, folks, we're actually at my apartment, which is above
So
sea
you want
level.
to do it? You
Yeah,
have to
it
discard.
actually has
to
a
win.
nice view.
It's got a
So I
very
have to
nice view
discard
of that
what would I-
same sea, which is cool.
What would I have to discard? I'd have to discard like everything to win, though, right? Is that right? Because that would. So if we just
Yeah.
joined, we'd
If
be
we
at
join,
19.
I'm 10.
Yeah, so we'd be at 19.
And it's
Yeah.
We
22.
need to get to 22. I can discard up to 3. So yeah, if I
And
discard
you
it
win
by a
ties.
whole damn. Oh no, so I could discard 2. No.
You need to get
Yeah, I
22.
need to get to 22.
How
so
much
I'd have to
treasure do you
discard
get?
Everything. It's 6 treasures.
All right, I'll take 2 of the treasures. You get 3.
Plus I get.
You would get 4.
I get
2
3
and 4.
levels. Plus I get 3 levels out of that. Because
Oh,
there's
that's
2
worth
levels
2
for
levels
this
for that
dude
one.
and 1
Uh-huh.
dude. 1 level for this one.
And he would get 2 levels for helping you.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Fuck it.
All
Let's
right,
do
cool.
it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Okay. So I'm. Oh, so I have to discard these,
Uh huh.
which is a bummer because these were good. But
Let me see if I have anything to help you to hinder you now.
yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. So we're gonna win that.
You're
We're
gonna
gonna
win
get
that.
6 treasures,
Yep.
of which I'm giving you 2.
Yep.
Do you want to cherry pick them, or should we do them at
You have to
random?
do them face up. If
Yeah.
he helped you.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I'll let you pick them. So
If you're a cleric, you can pull from the discard pile now too.
that's true. Although
Or no, you
He
weren't
can't,
drawing
yeah,
them.
right.
Yeah.
these
Oh,
get
dang.
discarded. All right.
There's some interesting shit in here.
So you pick 2 of those, and I'll take the rest of them. And then I now go up 3 levels. Woo! That was a big one. That right there is what Munchkin is all
I thought
about.
about offering to help you at the
Well,
end.
we're to the north of SF just a little bit, so it's a little bit different, and
'Cause
I've
I'm
been
an
here
elf,
for a
so I would
while.
have gotten 3 levels.
But
Yeah,
2 levels
San
out of the
Francisco
deal,
is
too.
brutally expensive right now, and it's like the average for a 1-bedroom I think is like 2,800
In the city.
in the city.
Yeah, it's god awful.
2-bedroom, 1 bath is 32.
Sounds likely. I think last time I was looking, it was over 2,000. That was a while ago.
Yeah, there's just no way.
It's
Speak-
also not
Alright,
really
and
worth
then
it.
I
The
got
weather in
2
the city
levels.
is pretty crappy unless
Pretty
you're in the
far,
very
yeah.
far eastern part of it.
Yeah. Which is where it's way more expensive
Yeah.
because of that. Okay. Woo, that was a big turn. That was
What
crazy.
level
Alright.
did you get to?
Who's Rocket
So I got
Beans
to
TV?
I got to level 6 now.
Okay, we're tied.
Yeah.
And I'm at level 7.
So I am in level. Wait, did you get? Oh, because you're an elf. I
Elf,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 2 levels out of the deal.
I forgot about that shit.
That's why I didn't really care how many cards I got out of it.
That was sneaky. All right. Okay. So I'm at level 6. I don't have more than 5 cards, so it's at you.
Reminds me of what's the mystics in the Dark Crystal.
Quote of the day.
Yeah.
Quote of the day.
The skepsis, is that what they are?
No, those aren't.
Those
It's,
are the
it's the
natural burning
mystics.
creatures.
It's the mystics, but I forget what they have a name though. I think I love you, Fausticle.
So it's your turn.
Okay, that was my turn. I get to now. That was my
Oh, that
fight,
was your
right?
turn.
That
Oh,
was
shit,
my
that's
gelatinous
right.
cube.
Yeah.
So now
So
I get
now-
to now I can loot the
Yeah, so
room.
you can still
No,
loot the-
because
no,
you drew a monster.
Okay. Wait, but that
So-
card that
Oh.
I played said that
yeah,
I
the
could do
card
it
that
anyway.
you played said that you could loot the room after he transferred it to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
The
I'll
mystics
do
are
it.
called the
Fuck it.
Uru. That's what it was.
It says the original player then resumes his turn and may loot the room whether the combat was won or
Yeah,
lost.
good,
Usable
alright.
once only.
Go
So
for
I loot
it.
the room
Yeah.
for 1.
You loot it.
Dude, if I could
And then
manage
charity or
I have
no
5.
a living on Twitch
You,
or
buddy.
streaming and online video, I would totally pick up everything and go to like the middle of nowhere in Wyoming, and just have like a house on the side of a lake,
Yeah.
and just be like, screw it. The problem is no internet, right?
No, there's internet in some places.
Oh yeah, in some places, but like if you're like on the edge of Yellowstone or something, that's
Yeah.
side of a mountain, you're not going to get internet. But that's the thing, right? Is that like you pay for the convenience of being close to humanity, and then
But internet is not one of those things you have to be close to humanity for anymore. You just have to not
True.
be out in the farmland.
yeah, that's true.
So I got the net troll. He has no special powers, and he's really mad about it. Bad stuff is he screws up the game balance by forcing you to let the players of the highest level take any one item each from you.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Who's highest level?
Me.
You are.
Yeah, but so then that would be the highest levels other than
It
you,
just
right?
says, I mean, there's no caveats. It just says the highest levels.
Was that? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
So I don't think anything happens. This troll sucks. It says he has
Right,
no
so you're
powers.
just gonna beat him, right?
Yeah.
He's level 10.
Oh, yeah, you're level. No, you've got to beat.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
only
level
if
7.
you lose those happen. That
Yeah,
happens,
yeah,
so it doesn't
yeah.
even get
So-
So you've got him beat.
Yeah. So unless anyone wants to bone
Ooh,
me.
but then you're at level 7, so we need to really start thinking about.
2 to run away.
He's getting pretty close over there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I've got him handily beat. I'm 5 ahead of him.
Oh yeah, because you've got. Yeah, you got 7. Tracy, do you have
Nothing I can
something
do.
Can you
can
bone
do
me?
to interrupt Turnus because he is getting pretty close to the top here.
So you're gonna fight that thing?
Yep.
I don't.
Ken?
I would if I could.
No, I
Alrighty.
got nothing.
Well, then I'm gonna smoke that, and I'm gonna loot the room for 3 treasures.
No, that's just your reward for beating that thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, not loot the room. Take my reward.
Yeah. So you get a level, and then you charity.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Doctor.
Huh.
I don't think it's Adidas burrito that Mr. Josh is wearing.
It's not. It's some generic.
It's
thing.
one stripe short of Adidas.
Yeah.
Or if you're English, Adidas.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to replace that with the dagger. Oh, by the thief only. Shit. I thought that was a cleric because of the robe. Never mind.
You're gonna do no such thing.
I'm gonna have my dancing sword out here, and I'm going to trade these 2 for a level. And then I am at 9.
Yeah, so it's 1,000, right? You are at 9, aren't you?
Yes.
Somebody's gonna have to do something about that pretty soon.
Somebody is. I don't know that I can at the moment.
Yeah.
Although what I will say is, just so that we do introductions before we are off the front page, we are going to continue to play, but our friends here, this is Christopher Robin Turnus.
That is
Wave.
correct.
This is Mr. Josh Kimbrough.
Hello.
Ken Fox. And I am Tracy
Hello.
Peterson. So,
All right. Do you have more than 5 cards?
No.
Then it's your turn.
kicking that door straight down. Got nothing else to do. Oh, dang, level 18 Bullrog.
Holy shiznit.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so can you sell stuff that you have equipped?
I think so.
So you could have just won, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
I think you can
It's
sell
too late.
That's why I waited to ask.
Actually, I think
Give us all one
when
more
do
turn.
you sell stuff? Can you
Sell stuff is on your turn only,
Oh,
but
okay,
I'm just
good.
trying to see if you can sell stuff that's
Yeah.
equipped.
I mean, I'm
I'm
assuming
not
you
a-
could just like unload and be naked level 10 and just be like,
Right.
woohoo!
Yeah, totally. Well,
All
'cause
right.
once you won, you won.
I'm out the
So-
dungeon.
What are you doing?
The Bullrog is out to lunch.
Alright.
It says here that if you use the app to keep track of your level, that you get a bonus. In-game advantages to make your friends jealous, it says.
That's pretty funny. Okay, so what does this do? Monster in the room is on break. Play this card during any combat. The player facing the monster discards them all and draws 2 treasure cards. Alright. Wait, discards them all of the monsters.
See you next Wednesday, brother. Or sister, whatever you are.
Alright, so you discard that, you get 2 treasures, and you're done.
You may not sell items to go to level 10. You have to fight to go to level 10.
Yeah, that's right, I remember that.
But you can
Yeah,
sell
Mr.
book
Bojangle, this is your doctor. Sorry, I always forget
Yeah,
your
it's a good
honorary
thing
of
that I
doctor.
didn't sell all those things,
Yeah.
and then
That's good. Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh,
sneaky.
yeah, I know some guys who are really into magic. You're a magic dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's way into magic.
I work
We
with
could probably at least have a magic stream. I don't know that I ever really want to bother playing against him because it's just futile. But hey,
I know some people that might be willing to take it on. They're
Willing to
pretty,
do a good
pretty
deck.
big. Yeah.
I mean, that's the problem with it is it's just deck to deck.
I
so-
mean, if you wanted to play, I would bring decks for everybody. I have 25,000 cards, so.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, it's my turn.
so how much do you got to have to move up a level?
1,000 coins.
1,000 golds.
But wait, so I won the thing and I got the treasures, but is that it? That I can't do anything
You
else?
can sell stuff. No, you can do that.
I can't sell stuff. What
Yeah.
about loot in the room?
Yeah.
No, you don't get to loot.
Yeah, if
you
you
get
fought,
the
you-
treasure, right?
Yeah, if you fought, you don't loot.
Oh,
If you fought, you get from here. If you didn't fight, then you can.
okay,
take
but
it
now
from
I can. But I can sell stuff though,
Yeah.
right? And I can play cards. Okay.
Yeah, well, and you have to get, you have to discard if you have more than.
Yeah,
or
so I
not
gotta do that too,
discard,
or I can
charity
like
whatever.
straight play up,
Yeah,
sell
you
stuff,
can.
right?
Yeah.
So you gotta have 1,000 to
Yeah.
level.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And sorry, I drew out a turn, so this is my door for the next one. Which sucks. Yeah, it does suck.
all right, I'm gonna sell these items. I discard them or what?
Yeah, they go
you
in
just
there.
discard them and get a level.
So yeah, so I get a total of just for 1,200,
Yeah.
but I'll take the level.
Yeah. Okay, and then how many cards do you
Like 3.
have? Okay, cool.
Yo,
All right, so I
Grabby.
I kicked down a door, and I got a curse.
So
Which is,
Tracy, you really want somebody to ally with you, so you can get. Oh no, you want to draw from here face up, so you can go through. Oh, it's only from the top of the pile. The 2 ducks. I was thinking if you could get the Duck of Doom back, but you
Yeah,
can't because there's.
right.
It's way
buried.
down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I got this curse, which is bullshit, and I lose a small item. Wait, so choose 1 small item to discard. Okay, so maybe maybe stuff that isn't equipped. Oh, but then I don't have anything that's not equipped. That is an item. Well,
Yeah, I'll have to do
I
that.
do. So that one's big. This one's okay. This is.
I
This
actually
is an item. I
Don't
think,
like
right?
using
Yeah.
alcohol on the board. What I prefer actually is the magic erasers that you get at the store.
Hmm.
And there you can use them
Okay,
dry
I'm just
on the boards, and they're great.
Discarding
They
this
last a while.
as the thing for
Uh-huh,
this
you get
curse.
one item.
So that's good. So now I'm gonna loot the room.
In fact, can you hand me the magic eraser that's in the
Right.
box over there?
Oh yeah.
And then I don't have to do charity. So it is you, Josh.
Okay.
Your melamine. Whoa, buddy.
Dude,
You trying to break the
Dwarf.
Pip-Boy now?
And
it's and it's nascent count of 46 minutes since it's been
will-
reborn.
look for trouble.
Alright.
Fighting the Amazon.
Amazon.
And it is 8, and I have 6, 9,
Pretty
12,
handily.
14. Anybody want to assist the Amazon?
You have 14.
I'm 14, yeah.
That sucks.
Sure.
You're gonna assist the Amazon?
I'll assist the Amazon with +3, so that gets her to 11, and then a +3, which gets her to 14.
Okay.
So it's a
And
tie.
you're at what?
I'm at 14, and I
Okay.
win ties in
And-
combat.
You know what?
+5.
Okay.
And then I'm -5 it.
Ugh.
Dude.
And if the monster is defeated, draw one fewer treasure cards. If the monster is defeated, draw one extra treasure card.
Yeah,
so those cancel each other out exactly.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Wow.
fine, buddy.
Okay.
All
So I'm tied, so I'm gonna win it, beat it right now.
Unless
Okay.
anyone
Do
has-
you want to do anything?
No.
Okay.
No?
So I defeat it, and I get 2
I use all of my cards, basically, Tracy. Thanks.
treasures.
Well, that's
And I don't
good.
get anything else out of that.
The thing is called a magic eraser, and I think it's melamine.
It is indeed. They sell them in stores under the Mr. Clean brand, and they're like $6 or $7 for a pack of like 3 of them.
Yeah, and they're
Or you can order them on Amazon for like $5 for like 50 of them.
yeah, I know.
And you just look for like melamine sponge.
Yeah, it's basically like a really fine sandpaper.
That's pretty fine.
But it's
That's very fine.
it's chemical. If you rub it on your skin, you can get a rash from it.
But what if you're not allergic to it? Then you don't get a rash.
I don't know.
I would assume.
But I do know that I've seen moms complaining that they used it on their kid, and their kid like had to go to the doctor.
I mean, why
Why
you
would-
use that?
Because
Why
they
would you
pen,
use it on your
kids draw
kid?
pen and shit all over themselves, right? So they're like, well, it takes it off the wall, and it's fine on the wall, right? So it must be fine in their skin. So they're like,
Yeah.
And then
Well,
they,
their kids go.
I
Their
wouldn't
kid gets a
do
rash
that.
because you're sanding off.
Yeah.
Because you're sanding off the
I
first
wouldn't
layer
do
of
it.
dermis. So
I
you're-
wouldn't trust the thing that has Mr. Clean on it and be like, I could probably rub this on my kid.
yeah.
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 Lord Possum says melamine is not good for human skin. Do not use
Yeah.
it.
So,
Much in the same way that, like, you know, a power washer gets shit off your car.
Yeah, don't use it on your skin.
Yeah, don't use it on your child.
hmm
so do you have to discard?
No, I'm gonna sell stuff.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna sell these 2 for a level, and then I'm gonna equip that one. So I get 2 levels for beating the monsters, right? Because I beat 2
Well,
monsters.
No, it wasn't 2 monsters.
Oh, it's 1 monster, and
Yeah,
then
that was
one,
just
and
a
then
buff.
1 for that. So I get 2. So I go up to 8.
God damn.
So like it's getting
Guys are-
pretty
Okay.
rough
The
here.
second level? Oh, for selling.
For
yeah,
selling,
yeah.
Yeah. Selling your shit.
Mine,
All right,
Don't
so
get
you don't have to do charity or anything. You're
No,
good?
5.
no.
Get her done.
Alrighty.
Tyrannus.
Alright.
Indigo loots.
But it does work great for cleaning your game
I'm
table,
gonna
just so you know.
Mhm.
It
Fight
really
something
does.
in my hand.
That is your prerogative.
Alright.
There's the hippo finally comes
The
out.
hippogriff. Yeah. All right, so somebody needs to do something about that, or he's gonna win right now.
Well, not
What I wish I
pursuing
had was
level
Wandering
3 or
Monster.
below. Yeah, I think everybody used all their stuff trying to stop me for some reason, even though I was only a mere level 6.
Yep, we were on every Wednesday. Every other Wednesday is D and D. These Wednesdays.
So someone else
I'm also
may
going to
have
start 2 new
something.
shows Monday
What
and
if you
Friday,
got
so
your- Those things.
check those out too.
This guy.
I'll put the
I'm
schedule
19 right
on
now.
the page.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Turnus is about to win unless somebody can do something about it. I don't think I have anything I can do about it.
I definitely don't.
So it's all up to you, Tracy.
It's all up to you, Tracy. Can you help the hippogriff? I made an extremely bad tactical error here, by the way.
I got nothing.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah,
Can I
got-
fight
yeah,
alongside
yeah.
the hippogriff?
I know, yeah.
you know,
You can.
Like everyone just joins the
Uh-huh.
hippogriff. Be like, F you, man.
Yeah, I don't think that the game would ever end if you could do that. Because
No,
everybody
so-
would just gang up all the time.
I- So that's the end of the game?
Yeah.
I think so.
So I had an undead guy, which my guy gets plus 3 buffs if I discard, and I was like,
yeah.
why did I play the hippogriff? I
Right,
could have got
yeah.
a plus 6 in case anyone tried to bone me. So I was really hoping.
But
none
it
of
was
you had
actually very nice that
anything.
you played Hippogriff because that was a card that got passed around like a.
Yes,
From
yes,
the
yes.
beginning.
Like
yeah,
a,
it was a nice end cap to
Yeah.
a
The
long game.
hippogriff ended it.
All right, we promised chat that we would let them play a hand.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay for another one.
What?
don't
I know it's late. It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10.
Are you guys good for one more?
10:15.
I made a promise.
One more what?
One more round.
Well, I mean, that round lasted how long?
I don't know.
But we learned the
these
rules.
servers
We
are
can,
late.
we can go faster.
All right.
I think I actually do need to go as well.
Dang
That was
it.
kind
All
of
right.
what that call I got was about.
All right, chat. I apologize for this situation that I'm in, which makes me a liar.
I would stay if I could.
No, man, it's cool. It's cool, man.
When I would play this next
I'm a
time.
liar, apparently.
When
It's
can
okay.
Yeah,
we
we
play
can do it
next?
next time and do it with the.
All right, I'm gonna try to assemble a bot, which will allow us to set commands, which will do
Okay.
voting commands,
Mhm.
because that way, like we could just be like, all right, which card do you want to play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm. Do you want to help or not?
and then they can vote, and then we'll get a tally after a certain amount.
Okay. I really like the game though.
Yeah, it's good.
Munchkin is I love Munchkin.
So we can, and I want to throw in a couple things. We can play Munchkin again another time in 2 weeks' time. We can play another game in 2 weeks' time. We've talked about playing Dominion. We've talked about playing Small World, Talisman. Talisman takes a long time. Dominion's faster. It's more in the line of like Splendor, like we did last week or 2 weeks ago. And then
I think Talisman is probably more fun to watch though. Although the writing is hell small, so it would be very important to read the cards aloud.
I want to say, like, if we have time and maybe turn this, I don't know if you want to ever help me with this, but a thought that I had was to make a database of cards and tokens in Photoshop, and then I can load up them on Caspar, and I can just we can put them up on the screen whenever they're being played.
For modern games, you can find all that stuff online. Like if for Dominion, there's websites that are just show me all the Dominion cards, put in the name of the card, and it comes up.
Yeah, because I could basically make a preset that I can punch a button and show the card on the screen, and use that left side of the screen so that people can see what we're about to play. But yeah, so D&D game is next week. So next Wednesday is D&D, and we're trying to figure out when our next full day session is going to be, and we haven't figured that out yet. A lot of the folks have families, so we're trying to figure out how to do that and not screw up everybody's home lives. Yeah. Starting what is today?
The next session is the last one I can do
Okay.
because I start volleyball on Wednesdays till
Hold up,
October.
I just got a text stating that I may be able to stay longer.
No, you can head out, man. It's 10 o'clock. I understand.
I would rather
The
do more.
I think we're
I
we're
mean,
gonna
if
stop.
Tim's gonna say you guys should play.
Well, we'll see. He's got to drive like another couple hours or like another hour or something. So
Yeah.
he's on the first. He's in Vallejo.
Oh man.
This is way further away. Starting next Monday. So I'm not gonna say one side or the other. Gamergate has been a big thing in the news and in other stuff. It's my intention that the channel that we're doing here on Twitch, that we stream content that's interesting for different reasons, and not necessarily do the same thing that everybody else is doing and play just the PC games and console games that are just coming out. We'll have some of that, but I kind of want to get into more about culture of gamers and gaming. That's why we do the tabletop night. So I wanted to point out that starting next week on Monday, from 8 to 10, I'm going to be interviewing a former colleague of mine named Kristen Riley, and she works at Microsoft now. And I'm going to do a session of at least 10 Monday nights that are going to have basically female game industry colleagues of mine or folks that I've known and respected, and just talk about the experience of being a woman in the gaming industry. And mostly because we hear so much about women in gaming and all this other stuff that's going on, and I thought that it was important to document the stories of those people directly. So those will be starting Monday, and then of course on our YouTube channel. And then next session, 2 weeks from now, we can either play Munchkin again. We can play. We might play Arkham Horror, that's a long one. That's like a.
Yeah, I don't want to do that for my last one.
What do you want to do for your last one?
I'd love to do
Dominion?
Munchkin or Dominion or Magic or Talisman. Those are the ones I'd be most
I think that I think that we should do. So you've got the awesome Talisman set.
I've got the
You've got
second
the
edition Talisman.
original second
and I
edition.
have miniatures and the.
You know what? I think that if we don't like, we should play with the base set just because it's faster.
Right.
But I definitely think that like breaking that out and then I can bring down one and I can showing the original set
Uh-huh.
would be really fun.
Yeah,
And, like we could
but
get like a GoPro out. And
If
put
you
it
want
down
me to
here.
bring it, I can bring it, and we can play without the expansions. I mean, we don't have to play with the dungeon and the master level characters and the city and all that stuff. You can just play with just the base board and the adventure deck.
Yeah, let's do that. And and the other thing too is that why don't if there's anything that you think that is interesting about for Magic or whatever, I don't know if like I don't have any cards to really play with, but I mean you have an incredible collection. If there's anything that you think would be interesting for the viewers, then
Well, I mean,
we could
if
talk
you
about
don't
that.
understand Magic, it's fairly overwhelming to learn the rules in a 2 or 3 hour session.
Right.
Like you spend a lot of the time just understanding how the game works. It's not like this where it's like 20 minutes, half an hour, and you're seeing the flow of it.
Let's do Talisman, just because I think that set you have is amazing, and then we'll play Dominion another time when you're able.
Okay.
But like, and then the other good thing about Talisman is that you know the game so far in and out that we can just start and you can just tell people how to play their character and
Right. Yeah,
we can
and
move
it's
forward.
also the rules of Talisman are trivial. I mean, it's simple. It's simpler than this game, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a roll and move game. It's you put your piece on the board, you roll a die, which direction you want to move. You can see which space you'll end up on, and then you go there and it says do something.
yeah, it's pretty
That
simple.
seems pretty simple.
Yeah, and there's a little bit more to it, but really not a lot more.
Okay.
The chat does not get the Kit Kat.
Why is there a Kit Kat? Because I brought over a bunch of chocolate, and that's the uneaten chocolate, the uneaten Kit Kat.
So the other question that the chat has was Lord Possum was asking, he wants to do Magic, but unfortunately Lord Possum we decided not to do Magic. We'll do it soon enough. He said ask him how many top tens he's beat and ask him if he's beat number 3 FI.
I don't play competitive Magic very much. I play at the local game store, and I'm a judge, so I run events there a lot.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
a
So
lot,
when we
but
talked about
occasionally.
he's way into it is that he actually runs the events. So as far as knowledge and experience,
Yeah,
Josh
I
is the
spend
dude.
way more time watching Magic and collecting Magic and reading about Magic than I do playing Magic. Like 4 times as much time doing those things as I do playing. And I have a lot of legacy decks and some very expensive cards because I started playing a long time ago. But I'm not buying the new cards all the time. I'm only buying them when they fit into my existing decks. I don't play Standard for any Magic fans who know what that is, which is basically to play Standard you have to buy cards every 3 months. You have to be buying new cards.
'Cause you gotta keep up with the
You gotta
expansions
keep
as
up
they go.
with what's coming out, right?
Yeah, I was surprised that I guess it gets into the business thing. I mean, they're kind of going after like the EA model of releases on a regular
Oh
schedule.
yeah, and
so it's-
that's why they're probably the number one physical gaming brand. I don't think anybody who's making a physical product is making money at the rate that they're making.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Makes
just
sense.
unbelievable how much more money they make than everybody else.
Well, wasn't that always the case though? I mean, like Wizards
It
of the Coast
wasn't
kind of
when
like
they
came out of
very
nowhere.
first started, but then they made rules that you couldn't use the cards that you couldn't use older cards.
Yeah.
Like it used to be you could use everything, and then they realized, oh, people aren't going to buy the new cards if we let them always play with all the cards that they own, because the old cards are always too powerful because they didn't know what they were doing
Right, or
they
they
knew what
balanced it
did.
later,
Yeah,
and
they balanced it better later. So.
But what about Games Workshop? Because Games Workshop used to do that with White Dwarf, where you play any of the tabletop
I
stuff.
think they do some of that too.
They totally did, because with Rogue Trader, which became
They're
Warhammer
not.
40K.
My understanding, I don't play miniature games that they release, but my understanding is that they do that kind of stuff without telling you that it's going to happen, right? That they just say, well, now you can't use these anymore. You have to use these, but they don't tell you like Wizards is like, okay, 3 years from now we're changing the way that the sets rotate. It used to be that they rotated in October. Now they're going to rotate in like October and March or something. And they tell you that before the set that would rotate out at that time comes out, which is a 2-year window. So they're pretty upfront about that kind
So
of
you go into like buying new cards knowing that they're going to be obsoleted.
for the standard format.
Huh.
So I try to only buy cards that are going to have a more lasting value.
Right.
So I play Legacy the
But
most.
But I mean, how does that really affect the value, though? Just out of curiosity, because
The cards plummet. I mean, there are cards.
but like Black Lotus didn't, and
No,
it's
no,
not
but I'm
you
talking
can't
about
play
cards
it.
that are printed now. They go like the most expensive card in standard probably will be somewhere between like 50, and occasionally they'll get up more than that, but generally they hover kind of around 50. And then when they rotate out, if that card is not playable in the older formats, it will plummet down to like $10,
Mm.
and that's in like a course of a month or two. If it is playable, it may only drop down to 40 or 30 or maybe 20, because all the people who only play standard dump it, but the people who play modern or legacy or wherever it is playable will pick it up.
Well,
Yeah,
Lord,
the market, and there's like websites dedicated to Magic Finance. You know, here's the hot picks here's what we think is trending this week. You know, that some deck just did really well at the Pro Tour last weekend, and a bunch of cards in it that I own went from being $2 cards to $12 cards, and a bunch of cards that I want to buy, and some of them went from being like 25 cents to $5. I mean, like really serious gains in the cards, and some of them went from $10 to $40 in overnight.
Wow.
And that happens all the time. And the plummeting, the prices go down more slowly, and they tend to go up a lot faster.
Mhm.
How tough is it to like buy and sell those cards that you want?
For cards that have a lot of movement like that, with a lot of price movement, usually it's very easy to move them, especially if they're going up, because that means everybody's buying them.
Right.
I have a Magic store where I've sold stuff, and like I started selling stuff like 3 years ago, and I've got like 5 cards in my inventory that have not sold that I put listed when I first started.
So what kind of Magic? Is it an eBay store or something like that?
It's so there's a aggregator called TCG Player that lets you list your cards you want to sell. They take the payment. They put you in their database with all the other sellers. Somebody searches on their website. They find out here are all the sellers selling this card in order of price, and you know here's the quality of all the cards. And then the buyers can say buy from this store, or they can just say buy this many, and then optimize my cart and send it to me from whoever the best combination of people with shipping and quantities are.
All right. So yeah. So then they would collect all the product.
They
and
collect all
get
the
it to
money.
you.
Well, so TCG Player collects all the money.
So Lord Possum is asking a bunch of stuff. So he's
Okay.
he said first he says, you know, like how can he help you or something. But he's kind of abbreviating what he's saying, so it's hard for me to kind of make out. But I do get.
Kit Kat, please. We played Magic, dude. I've gotten great in event. Wizard of Coast. I want to challenge him. My brother is good. He will love him. He went pro. He's
Night
gonna help
Private
this dude with help. He's probably known him. He'll help my brother on pro level. My brother has a divorce level. I'm assuming that's an autocorrect. My brother's still top 10. Don't compete. I agree with him. So plays high and hate match. My brother is pro. Plays in state 25. One hitting out. Thanks, sir. Yeah. So I don't know anybody who plays professional Magic. I know people in the local scene who are big collectors, and I know who the name players are
big
in the
names
Bay
are
Area,
overall,
but
yeah.
I don't know them,
Yeah.
and I don't travel for Magic. The
Right.
people who play pro,
That
they
travel
for
around
Magic.
those circuits.
They're traveling almost every weekend of the year if they're playing in it.
It's just like pro esports too. Like I mean, I think it's really interesting though that Magic to me was like the first like board game that had a professional branch of it, and that's been going since the '90s, where people have been able to play Magic on a professional level, since then. And then esports kind of
Scrabble.
Yeah, but
is there
but
pro Scrabble?
There is,
Oh, yeah.
but there is, but it's not as frequent.
Yeah.
There's like 4 tournaments.
It's like the Grand Nationals, like once a year or something like that.
Yeah. It's like a spelling.
Crossword
Crossword puzzles?
crossword
No.
puzzles are once a year. They have
No.
a giant championship for crosswords. I just watched a movie about it. Of course,
That's
Will
crazy.
Schwartz is the host of it.
Yeah.
And the world championship, like guys, I mean, it's just like watching the travel guys, where you're like, you just know every word and you can anagram every word perfectly, right? It's like that, but with crosswords, which seem like they're infinitely harder.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
What's amazing
Just how
to
much
me about
knowledge
this,
is just stored up someone's head.
The thing that's amazing to me about Scrabble is that there are a couple of Chinese teams who compete in professional Scrabble who don't speak English.
They just memorize
They've
the words.
just memorized like the Scrabble dictionary.
Yeah, there are movies. There are
That's
movies.
so
There are movies about the professional Scrabble players, and there's a movie about the professional crossword guys.
Yeah.
And both of them are awesome movies. I highly recommend watching them.
So,
I really enjoyed them.
speaking of that, though, did you see that Bad Words movie? About the guy, the adult who enters the spelling bee with
No.
Jason Bateman. It's great. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, and there's one about spelling bees too, about the
Right.
kids who enter spelling bees and like their parents are having them study like every single day. And one Indian kid's got like a whole village praying for him, or praying for him back in India and everything. I mean, it's intense. It's very intense.
It's amazing. We used to. I mean, the esports stuff is really cool. What I had the most experience with, but like seeing like the Koreans when they like how intense they were into it, and they're like their
It's a
whole
it's a
family
whole other
coming
thing
to the event.
separate from
It's
from
like
the way that you
it
expect
was just bizarre.
Like if
'cause,
somebody's girlfriend comes to a Magic tournament, like even if it's a pro and he's going to win $40,000 if he wins a tournament, that's like amazing. Like, oh, another human being who wasn't into Magic came to watch you
like
play.
actually came to see what's going on. Yeah, I remember though. It was funny because like and there's always like these levels of players too. Like the bigger pros in esports were always fairly okay. Like some of them were total assholes, but like they generally kept like their personal life away from their gaming life, and like the really high end guys kind of just played to win and played to make their money.
That is their job.
And that's their job, right? And they would like go practice for like 8-9 hours a day, and then enter in the tournaments, and they would take care of themselves, and they would actually treat themselves like athletes, and then the mid-level guys, the guys that you really like, you're kind of going, okay, you made it in through the qualifiers, good for you. Like those were the ones that were always jerks. Like they were almost always like, and they always had like 2 or 3 people with them, and like their girlfriend was always with. And it was just like, oh, dude, like, first of all, you're probably gonna lose. Second of all, no, I don't know who you are. Third of all, like,
don't be a jerk about it.
Yeah, don't be a jerk. This is still, I will kick you out of my tournament.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, yeah. So.
I think our lives interfere with pro play. Yeah, I hate Magic, just another pro dude.
Yeah, I think what Lord Possible said is that if you wanted to do any practice or get any knowledge, he's got the hookups with the pros. Yeah, I mean, like I think Magic. We're talking about it right now because obviously, I want to use as much of Josh's experience as we can before he retires from the stream for a little while to get back to volleyball season. But I think that our goal, kind of on this night is to talk about like all types of tabletop gaming and Magic being one of those. And if we're not going to sit down and play some cards next week, then definitely some thoughts on it are welcome today. But so that was Munchkin from earlier, and that was kind of fun. Now that we know the rules and it would go smoother, I kind of want to play again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I did get aced out on that.
Well, good job. Maybe.
No, I was like, I'm down to win again, but unfortunately, the wife's pulling me away from my winning streak.
I know, man. Like, well, you laid it down the first time. We can try it again next time. So in 2 weeks, we'll do Talisman, which is incredibly complex and awesome.
No, it's not incredibly complex.
It is.
Because we're not going to play with all the expansions.
Well, what I mean by complex is it's just got a ton of story, and it's just like all Games Workshop
vibrant.
games.
It's what's the word? It's very evocative. Like you're in a fantasy world, and the board looks really cool, and all the details are really nice.
Yeah, the artwork is awesome. The characters that you play as are really cool. I've always liked the kind of the two branch system that it has, where you can go craft or power.
Yeah.
And it and it has that kind of Games Workshop like level of polish. Like everything has a little bit of extra oomph to it, like story wise, that you don't find anywhere else. But so I'm looking forward to that. So 2 weeks. We'll be back with Dungeons and Dragons next week. Monday will be the first in the grand experiment to talk with one of my former colleagues, Kristen. And of course, what I thought was interesting, going back to like the feminist angle, you wouldn't expect her to do this, but the first thing she asked was can we play a game too? So rather than just talk about her experience, so that should be a little bit of fun. And I'll leave the upcoming Friday night slot a mystery for now. So thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna sign off now. So good night.
Good night.
Night.
And the last question, Faustical. I did see that Darkest Dungeon. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna write it down and I'm gonna research it, just like I'm gonna do Guillotine. So
it's a PC game right now.
I imagine it's
It doesn't fit into this.